Afternoon, everybody.
Oh, no! How's life treating you, Norm?
He caught me in bed with his wife.
Coming to you live, this is a Clearly Confused podcast featuring Eric, Brandon, and Steve. And now, here's your host, JT.
Is this the first part of some kind of magic trick?
I don't do magic, Morty. I do science. One takes brains, the other takes dark eyeliner.
Welcome to the show, everybody. This is your host, JT. It is 6 p.m. by all three clocks on Sunday, the 7th of March.
Yeah, a whole weekend already.
This our 7th day out of 7. We're getting good at this March thing, aren't we?
Math. It's our strong suit.
Well,
Not
talking is not mine.
Well, we haven't had to say the fun to say file yet.
He says it so fluently.
He also says it really fast.
I know. Well, it's easy.
It is easy.
Yeah. So, with me, as always, I have Brandon. Hi. Eric.
Yes, sir.
God, that was obnoxious like you. And I've got Steve.
That's me.
And we have a special guest in studio. We have a listener, Mark.
What is going on?
Some sultry tones.
Ooh.
And then we've got Aaliyah, who's finally back, able to do some social media stuff with us.
Give it a second, and
Hello.
There she is.
found her.
And then we got the mascot running around causing chaos.
Okay, clack.
So we apologize ahead of time. It's a lot of people.
Yeah.
You know that is it Progressive commercial where they're talking about they've got a clogging problem?
Yeah.
That's my dog to the neighbors downstairs. It's like putting dimes on the bottom of my son's shoes and letting him walk around.
At least she's not wearing combat boots. Imagine that.
I mean, couldn't get much worse.
Oh, it could definitely get worse.
I don't know. I you know what? I ask the wife downstairs. She's like, "Oh, we don't hear a thing. She's fine." I ask husband. He's like, "Well," I'm like, "That's only one day a week. I'm sorry." He's like, "No, it's every day. We know when you get home without even looking outside."
She's always here.
I love her. Don't get me wrong. She's a good dog. Just a little heavy in the feet. And she does know some commands. So anyway,
Doesn't obey them.
she does not. Let's see. Today is speaking of, it's National Be Heard Day. It's every day for my dog. We have National Cereal Day. Apparently that one's from the Brandon News Network. And then for the Big Easy News Network, we have Flapjack Day.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
Not so fond of that.
Really?
You don't like flapjacks?
They're okay. They're not like my oh my god type of food.
I prefer it when they're called pancakes.
That as
Then
well.
I'm guessing you're just not either eating them the right place or making them the right way.
Nah, it's just too much cakiness.
It's too much flapping and not enough. No.
Again, then you're not making them the right way.
I
They
lost
should
that
be
one in the
light
back
and airy.
screen.
That was a good place to lose that.
Good thing I started at the front of the word. Otherwise,
Yeah,
I
it was
whoopsie.
either way.
Whoopsie. That's all I got. Have a good night, guys. Let's see. Events on this date, 1876. Alexander Graham Bell is issued a patent for what he would later call his telephone.
Watson, come here. I need you.
There it is. First thing ever said over a telephone. Moving forward just a smidge, in 1965, day known as Bloody Sunday. It is not the inspiration for the U2 song. This is a group of 600 civil rights marchers are brutally attacked by state and local police in Selma, Alabama.
Yeah.
Selma, Alabama.
Thanks, Dave.
1986, divers from the USS Preserve locate the crew cabin of...
Your mama.
Whoa, one at a time.
What year?
1986.
Davy Jones? Locker? I don't know.
Resident Millennial, ladies and gentlemen.
86.
Did not pay attention in school.
I didn't.
An event that happened on January the 28th.
Columbia.
Ish. Challenger.
Challenger.
They found the
Columbia
crew-
was much, much later.
Found
I'm
the crew
sorry.
cabin of the Space Shuttle Challenger
Okay.
that exploded on January 28th. They
Okay.
found it on March the 7th. That's how long it took them to find it.
Damn.
Well, it was kind of spread a little over.
Right. And
Just a little sprinkle.
they said they don't know when everybody died on the Challenger, but they said that the crew cabin hitting the ocean at terminal velocity, if anybody was still alive at that point, was not any longer.
I was going to say it was probably the explosion.
Actually, no. They released it years later that they survived the explosion.
Not everybody, but the...
Yeah, not everybody survived, but there were some survivors that survived the explosion and that they basically free fell to their death.
Until they landed.
Man, I will throw you out this window. You're going to yee to the ground.
See, same effect.
He will die from impact. Same thing.
Yeah, see,
So
it's
if
I'm
not
about to
the
throw him a couple times.
if not the explosion of him getting thrown out of the window, it'll be him landing that ends his life.
Or
science,
me landing
bitch.
on him after the fact.
Here, I'll go with this one.
I know you're too stupid to get this, but you're really f***ing this up right now.
Births on this date, 1671. The role was given Rob Roy McGregor, Scottish outlaw. Was it Daniel Day-Lewis that played him? And they played every other.
Sure, why not?
I would assume so, yeah.
Rob Roy McGregor. Let's see, 1841. William Rockhill Nelson was born. American businessman and publisher. There's your hint. What did he found? He was the founder of... Anybody?
No.
What year was he born?
1841.
Mid-six.
He died in 19...
So it was probably mid...
I'll save your brain.
Washington Post?
The Kansas City Star.
Really?
Yeah.
I was
Which
way off.
now owns the Wichita Eagle.
Yeah.
So, let's see, 1927, James Broderick, actor, director, better known for creating Matthew Broderick, his son. Ferris Bueller himself.
War Games.
Yes.
Throwing this out there randomly, Dustin just sent me a photo of him watching us on his TV.
So,
Hey! That's awesome.
so weird. But speaking of which, chat room is up and running.
Hey!
I'll get to all the particulars eventually. We got 2 hours.
Yeah, plenty of time.
But while I'm here, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, hey, that's the last one, at Clearly Podcast. You can be a part of our Facebook group and our Facebook page. It's just easier to say it that way than say fan group and
Yeah.
pay.
On our YouTube page.
Oh, YouTube, yeah.
Yeah.
ACC Podcast.
Yep.
How to look it up. God, I'm getting good at this game. 14 years in, and I almost got 3 of them.
With help.
With lots of help. Have you met me?
Unfortunately,
I'm just
yes.
up here baby birding to him. So.
Stay right, just a little bit here, a little bit there. Let's see, 1942, we were given Michael Eisner, one-time head of Disney.
Yep.
That's about how that goes.
1950, we were given Franco Harris, Pittsburgh Steeler.
Immaculate Reception.
1952, we were given Lynn Swan.
Weird.
Same day, 2 years later.
That is weird.
Same team.
Yeah, that's weird, right? Weird, wild stuff. Lastly, 1956, we were given Walter White himself. Bryan Cranston,
All right.
the dad from...
Hal Wilkerson.
That's his... I didn't look it up. So, let's see. In memoriam segment, 1274, St. Thomas Aquinas.
Okay.
We lost him.
Was that in English?
Yeah.
Part of it.
1274, we lost St. Thomas Aquinas.
That last part's Latin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Italian.
That was close.
That sounds like...
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. From the Fun to Say file, 1982. I know, weird.
Holy crap, you
that
got
was
it.
quick, and I enunciated.
I know.
I can't do it twice. Thank God I've only got one of them. 1982, we lost Ida Barney. Not Uda Barney, Ida Barney. American astronomer, mathematician, and academic.
All right.
Let's see, 1991. You know, we'll say this one's from the Big Easy News Network. We lost Cool Papa Bell. Baseball Hall of Fame class of 1974, Negro League legend. He is touted as the fastest player to ever play the game.
Really? Faster than Willie Mays Hayes?
Faster than Willie Mays Hayes.
All right.
Wesley Snipes ain't got nothing on him, and neither does Omar Epps.
I was going to say Ricky Henderson, but you kind of trumped that already.
Just ask Ricky, he'll tell you. Ain't nobody faster. Ain't nobody faster. 1999, this one's from the Steve Zawicki News Network. We lost Director Extraordinaire, Stanley Kubrick.
Oh. Okay.
Here's something that I found out about him. I did not know that he directed Spartacus.
He sure did.
I did not know that.
I mean, you know of Clockwork Orange, you know of Full Metal Jacket, 2001: A Space Odyssey, you know, all the big ones.
The Shining.
The Shining. I did not know he directed Spartacus. That was like his second film ever.
Eyes Wide Shut.
Eyes Wide Shut's a weird one.
That's so
Horrid.
It's weird. That's all I got.
We ought to make Brandon watch that.
Not it.
Going on the list.
Oh, it's on there.
Shite.
Are we going to try to lose again? Because that might be my pick.
You get to see Nicole Kidman's boob, not boobs.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was singular, and you said it was terrible. So no,
The boob is fantastic.
I'm not. Not the boo.
I'm using your words. I'm using your words.
The movie.
And that's all I got. So, I snorted. And then you farted over my snort. Guess what? It worked.
Yay!
All right.
So that's it. You guys
All
have
right.
a good show.
Bye.
All right. 10 minutes in and out and done.
I got nothing else to
That
say.
was quick.
So, Mark.
That's what she said.
Let's put Mark on. Yeah, Brandon's heard that a lot. Let's put Mark on the old hot seat. So we bring Mark in because him and I go way back like 4 flats on a Cadillac.
Yeah.
But we chatted back and forth a few times, and he's like, well, "Why am I not on the show yet? Why have I not been on the?" I mean, he's geeking out totally, and I love it. But
I'm not sure that's how that went down.
you know, that's how I remember it.
Okay.
That's,
I saw the screenshots. That's exactly how it went
I had
down.
to show somebody. I really did.
He's the host. You don't get to direct the show,
That's
sir.
No, but you can't distract me. That's
We're just all here to make him look good.
Really easy.
well. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, I can't even argue that one.
We're easily derailed.
I mean,
Speaking of,
Something shiny.
shiny squirrel.
ooh, that'd be cool.
It's called the Pokemon.
As you can tell, Brandon and I are related. Woo! But no, we came up with a little a fun way other than having you fill in for somebody. That way you can experience with everybody. You know, because we normally have our, you know, beer of the week. Our we'll stop it right there because we are not going into the first one. And Mark's a big whiskey guy, big liquor guy, I guess.
Mostly just whiskey.
Mostly just whiskey.
Mostly just whiskey, yeah. But I like it. A lot.
That's good.
Fair enough.
So,
That's good.
so yeah, I figured we'd change it up, and instead of doing beer, get you guys a bunch of whiskey.
Yay! I'm down.
So in.
Why not?
Eric's a kid on Christmas morning right now.
I am. I'm stoked.
He even combed his beard. Look at it.
No, I use a beard straightener.
Oh, that's what that is.
Dia hates it.
You got all pretty for Mark today, didn't
I
you?
did. I did.
Don't knock on the beard straightener, though.
No,
It does
I
a fantastic
it
job.
does. I mean, yeah. I mean, from the mange I had before I did it to this, yeah, it was fantastic. But,
Especially when you've got the mask beard
yeah,
going on.
Oh, I
I walked
bet.
in. The wife saw it. She goes, "What did you do?" I said, "I used my Christmas present that you got me."
She's like, "Eh."
Yeah. Mascot, no.
I mean, it would take me months to grow what Mark has, let alone what Easy has.
Yeah.
That's years.
I just got tired of the mask. So you wear a mask and you
Yeah.
get a curl
Yep.
at this line right here. And so it finally pissed me off enough. I just shaved it all off.
There you go.
So we're going back again. We'll see what happens.
You know what? You be you, man.
I've already been told if I shave it again, I'm getting divorced.
I don't know if you guys have seen that Snapchat filter with the no beard.
Yeah.
I sent that to my wife the other day, and she's like, no.
So I tried doing it, and it's too long. So I had this weird like puff of hair on my chest, and then it didn't catch all my sideburns. So looked like I had 70 sideburns down to my jawline, and then this giant puff of hair on my chest. I was like, I can't even record this, snap this. No, just get off my damn screen.
was
It
her-
made me look so awkward.
That was her first clue. She's like, did you leave your sideburns? Because I have no hair.
Yeah.
I had no beard, but I
Just had soul
sideburns."
patches
She
to the
said,
inside of his
Hold on.
ears.
Hold up. That's not right. You didn't really do this.
So Eric looked like 1981, and Mark looked odd.
Just very odd.
Why do your happy trails go to your ears?
Well, the first time that I'd seen the filter was on TikTok, and one of the guys from It's a Southern Thing, the really big guy, I can't think of his name. He's got a beard. He's had a beard for years. And he did it, and he made him look like he was a thumb. And the first thing that came to my mind is he looked like the damn thumb guys from Spy Kids.
Spy Kids.
And that's exactly what he looked like. He looked like Patrick Star, but a giant thumb.
I was thinking Brett Gardner from the Yankees when you said the thumb guy. He looks like an angry thumb.
That too.
I generally refer to him as the Angry Thumb.
Yeah.
It took me a couple times when he would send me a text about said Angry Thumb before I realized he's talking about Brad Gardner without him having to explain it to me.
But yeah, I completely understand. My wife is the same way. She said, "You shave that, I'm out." So okay,
Was there a dramatic pause like that?
there you go.
Yeah, no, don't.
So it's a little odd.
I wouldn't do that either.
I did it years ago without telling her, and this is when we worked completely opposite shifts. So I got home, and by the time I got home, it was usually 1:30 in the morning. She was already asleep because she had to be up for work at 6:30, and so I would come home, just stay up all night, and then see her in the morning before she was leaving to go to work, and then I go to bed. Well, she comes out of the bedroom to grab the stuff out of the fridge for her lunch or whatnot, and I'm sitting in my recliner. My back's kind of half towards her. And she looks over and says, "Good morning." I turn around and look, and I said, "Good morning." And she looked at me, and then she did the whole double take.
She screamed.
What the did you do? What? Why is your face smooth?
At least she didn't scream and reach for a gun or something.
She knew it was me, but
Come up swinging,
yeah,
dropping bows on
she
him.
was not a happy camper. So,
Feel out what an MMA bow feels like. On the
so
forehead.
I don't dare ever shave this thing all the way off.
I don't remember the last time I didn't have facial hair. It's probably been 20 years.
It's been a
So I
hot.
forgot what I looked like.
Yeah.
So when I saw that filter, I'm like, ooh. That's why you have a beard.
See, the
That's
thing with
why
me-
I grew this.
The thing that I keep seeing is that it doesn't just it doesn't make your face look naked. It adds a layer of chin. Like you have quite the chin because it has to cover all the hair.
No,
Just
no,
bust
but you
it out.
It didn't
I
really
don't
add
need
anything to me.
Yeah, I don't need another chin. I'm good.
Come on, looking like Casper Van Dien from Starship Troopers. Giant freaking. Brandon, you'll watch that eventually. So
Gross.
It'll be on the list at some point.
at some point, it's
Yeah.
got to be on there, right?
Oh, that movie's great.
Oh,
It's
okay.
fantastic.
Well, we'll be fine then.
Would you like to know more?
Nah.
It's for the movie.
Okay.
I'll get that as a sound clip.
All right.
Speaking of sound clips, I sent these guys a message in our group chat, and I said, I've come up with some good ones for today's show. I even got one specifically for you that you will love. Woo!
As
Ready
long
for
as
it?
it's not a Geico commercial. I'm fine.
I got so many texts from this dude. Really? Really, bro? Progressive?
And then when you,
Geico.
after you
Farmers.
told me that story, and then you text me, it was a McDonald's commercial. I was like, what the? And then it took me a good 45 seconds to figure out, and I was like, oh yes, Mark didn't have to listen to the wrong company again.
It was you realizing what the hell he was talking about that made me realize it. Cause
All right, I'm glad that I helped out.
I saw that and I was just like, what the?
Well, in
And
that
I
40,
just ignored it. And then you said something. I was like, oh, I get it.
in that 45 seconds, Brandon texts through and goes, "He's in a McDonald's commercial." No, man.
So lost.
Okay, he wasn't even coherent for that conversation.
No, he was not.
Usually not.
No, you really weren't.
No,
that
you really
time.
weren't.
Oh,
This is
that was when I
during
was-
your dark time from last week.
Yes, this was sleepy time for Brandon.
I'm gonna be honest. That last song, I remember a tiny bit of it,
No, you don't.
but
A lot.
no. The rest of it, because I watched the last half of the show just to figure out where I blacked out. I found it, but also it felt like the entire last half of the show was like a couple weeks back. Like I didn't feel like that just happened yesterday, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
It's a little surreal watching yourself and you have zero memory of it.
It's like I time traveled. What is this? Yeah, it was
Wish I had that.
mind shaking.
Wish I had that sound clip from Endgame where they're naming off all the time travel movies.
Yes.
And Paul Rudd's like, Die Hard? No, not that one. That is my all-time favorite line from any Marvel movie, and it has nothing to do with what's going on.
Yeah.
Die Hard? No, not that one. I mean, Back to the Future is a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah.
Yay, there it is.
There it is.
But so, to come back full circle,
Come after me! I'm a man! I'm 40!
oh, Mike Gundy.
He's 53 now.
That long ago?
Yeah, that's been a long time.
Yeah, he's,
I knew it's been a little bit, but I didn't think
Been
it'd
a
been
long
that long.
time.
Mike Gundy was the head coach of the Oklahoma State football team at that point, and he was going off on reporters about going off on players and tearing them apart. And he was telling them, you got a question, come at me. It's like, I'm a man, I'm 40.
The man, the myth, the mullet.
And
God God bless him.
that is my Gundy.
He is my goodness.
Does he still have the mullet? Have you seen him?
He has actually trended. I think he had a bad year a couple years ago. I think maybe he thought the magic had run out, so he's going to start it over again, right?
See, Samson, man, you cut the mullet.
Yeah.
The magic goes.
It's gone, so we'll see. I bet it comes back. The thing was magnificent.
It was
very good.
It
for a
flowed really well.
Sorry. Anyway,
It's all right, man. There was a kid, and the kid's a good player. Played on another team that my son's third grade basketball team played against, and his name was, I don't know, Ranger, Trigger, Gunner, something like that. Kid had a mullet, and it was epic. It wasn't quite Jeremy Renner Hawkeye mullet.
Joe Dirt.
No,
Billy Ray Cyrus Dirt.
no, it wasn't
Billy
white
Ray
trash mullet. It was trendy mullet.
Jean-Claude Van Damme with it?
No, it wasn't Euro dirt either.
We're really missing out on your
Yeah,
description.
yeah. It was just.
You're doing a terrible job of painting us a picture.
It was just shaved right here.
Oh, my.
And then the rest was full and flowy. And so you watch our YouTube channel, the playback, or the live stream, and you'll be able to see what I'm talking about when I described here and
the
here.
sides were shaved.
Yeah.
The top and the back were still there.
Right, but that's a mullet. But it was
Yeah.
it was like really like he took 2 coasters and put them just above his ears, and his parents
Sounds like
that
a
grow.
wide. Sounds like a wide mohawk.
really close.
And then he just didn't ever spike it and just let the back grow out.
He was getting there. I mean, he's 8, so how much can it really grow at that point?
Wow. I guess, I
Yeah.
forgot Reed's.
Well, if he's in the
That
shed
young.
eating Miracle Grow, it may grow a lot.
But like I said, his name was Trigger, Gunner, Ranger, something at the end like that, and it was gun related. And I ran the book for the team, so I'm sitting up there, and they all have to give me their names, and they come up, and I'm like, just kind of mullet. And of course, my son's like, I got number 5 because he's number 5. I'm like, oh, my son's got to guard the mullet. Son of a.
Watch out for the... He can whip it.
Well, it's not that long. No,
okay.
it barely touched his collar.
Okay.
It's a baby mullet.
Okay.
He's a
So
baby.
did number 5 throw a lot of elbows?
No.
No?
No, kid
Got
handled
some
the rock.
bows.
Yeah, kid handled the rock like a champ.
Huh.
My son was lost. First year playing basketball.
Deer in the headlights.
No, close.
All right.
I mean, the deer watching another deer in the headlights.
It's like, oh, wow, that sucks.
As long as he's not the
I'm
deer
out
in the
here.
ditch. I mean,
I'm just still in awe that you had somebody with a mullet that was handling a basketball that well.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm thinking the kid down low that's
Throwing-
rebounding, throwing elbows.
Right. Right. He's a
running
little
the
short.
floor.
Either super short or 6'7". Either way, can't control his body.
Yeah.
Right. He has not grown into his body yet. No, this kid was pretty good with the rock. We had a couple of shots. I think he scored 2 of their 38 points against our 4. But
That's a good game.
it,
Entertaining.
For one
hold it
side.
down.
let's not go that far yet. They lost to him all 3 times. Woo! Lost to him by 6,
Consistency.
18, and 30 or something like that. It was
So they're getting better progressively.
the other team, yes. No,
Exactly where I was going with
my son's team was they did get better throughout the season. They just a lot of them was their first season ever playing basketball. So coaches are amazing. They did great things with
What they had.
with kids that really have no knowledge of what to do. So by the end of the season, it's like, okay, they were coming together as a team. They were recognizing defenses and offenses. So the coaches did a great job. These kids are just too young in the game.
Eh.
So
But they progressively lost by more points.
to that team,
Okay. So they did. Coaches did a great job. They kept getting their asses kicked. But
the kids did.
Hey, look at that. He
Hey.
understands.
It's not his first rodeo. This dude wants to aspire to have his own podcast. with a
don't
switch.
say the F word.
Well, why the fuck
we can.
not? Oh,
That's why we have quarters.
shit.
Brandon.
It's easy when it's not his money.
Yeah, exactly. Let's not put the roll of quarters next to him. Just because they're there doesn't mean we have to use them.
How many are there?
No.
0 for Brandon.
None.
So at this rate, you're going to cure world hunger in what? 2 weeks?
By the end of this year.
I was going to say 38 minutes the way Brandon's going, but woo! Go get your own quarters.
Swinging for the fence.
Quit
Yeah.
using mine. I mean, unless you
I
have
was
to.
pretty sure they're Steve's, but
No, well, there was a few there that were mine beforehand.
okay.
Yeah. Mark, should we get the first one going?
Yes.
Let's do it.
All right. Do you need some help, or we got a couple of lovely assistants that can help?
Oh.
Not your knees, though. First time.
There's-
Cool.
Sorry, I sneezed.
Damn rookies.
FNG.
F and G. So on that note, while he's getting that prepared, go ahead and roll into some movies.
Yeah, we can do that.
All right, well, let's get the intro first.
And here we go.
He's so trying to be quiet with the ice. They're giant spheres of ice.
Speaking of this, how does this work out?
Really well.
Good deal.
Leah can possibly get some pictures of them. We'll get them thrown up on the Instagram page.
Good deal.
And that way you can take a look at them and see how they look.
Awesome sausage.
Spherical.
So
That's great.
There's some of them are quite spherical.
Others are not.
Like an orange on a toothpick. Sorry, that's a movie reference. Brandon now gets.
Speaking of which,
Completely forgot we did 80s movies this week.
Movies.
Movies. Marbles.
Well, without further ado,
So,
backswing.
as we were trying to allude to, these movies were 80s movies this week. It's hard to tell because they're 80s movies whether they were going for, great goldenness or the suckiest one for the week. I don't know because they're 80s movies and I can't tell the difference.
So I can say this for certainty. We weren't giving you garbage this week.
Okay, it's 80s. It's hard to tell.
We gave you 80s gold.
That's bad.
Here's my question before you go any farther. Did you make 2 rankings just in case?
Maybe.
Yes. We got it.
I mean, it's just the reversal of the previous one. Yeah.
It's a joke. So look at those giant spheres of ice.
That is not what I was expecting.
Them be some balls, sir.
Thank you, sir.
For those of you not watching the live feed, good luck with your imagination.
Okay, so see if you look, mine
They're like Death Stars. They're
mine,
Flat spot.
mine has the laser.
Yeah, both of you guys have the Death Stars, and I
You get a Death Star as well.
might. It's on its way.
Okay.
By the end of it, it might be.
All right. So before you get too deep, before you start the actual reviews, Mark, you want to let us know?
So I did these in order of proof. So we're going to go from easy
Least drunk to most drunk. Got it.
to good night. This one's Angel's Envy, 86.6 proof. It's finished in port wine barrels. Ooh. Very smooth, very easy to drink. So this one should get you started pretty well for those of you guys that
I'm glad my
aren't big
movie
whiskey
reviews
drinkers.
first. Didn't mean to walk all over you, man. But I'm glad my movie reviews first and not last because we all know last week Brandon got sloshed.
That is super smooth.
So also, before we get too far into this,
yeah.
there is a little caveat.
We're going to have to do his intro all over again.
No, this is how we roll. No, Pepper, you may not have whiskey. You're too young.
Well, she'll
even in dog
sleep
years.
like a baby.
And shit all over my apartment. Thank you.
See, that's okay because some of those are his.
Right?
Oh, it's funny because it's true.
It is. So, we've been talking about it all week about we're doing 5 different whiskeys because
Come after me! I'm a man! I'm 40!
so we're all going to be men today and drink lots of whiskey.
Or
So,
at least 4 out of the 5 of us are.
right. So Brandon and Steve are not quite as... They've been drunk on the show before. So we threw in a little caveat
I've gotten so drunk I've thrown up on the air.
and continued.
Well, not this iteration, but okay.
He
But congrats.
when we did it, he was older than what you are now. So
That's good for him. That's been a while.
14 minus the 6.
12.
Hey, I'm old enough for consent. Sort of.
And
16 in cans of the parental.
Why do you go there? Nobody cares about your butt.
I don't. No! Wrong way!
I didn't want to use a quarter.
Easy. He had a drink and he tried so hard.
Dick!
Yeah, that's what he was
a
talking
winner.
about, actually.
Or as I said that because I didn't want to. I wanted to sit on his tongue for a little bit and burn some.
There's no burn to
Anyway.
this.
Yeah, there's no burn.
I know.
Nah,
I'm
it's
just-
nice.
So the caveat that Mark and I, wow, is he, look at you, he is a man.
That's really good.
So the caveat
It
that we
is.
came up with. Do you want me or you? I mean, either way.
So, wow. Justin was really concerned that you guys wouldn't finish all 5. And I told him he's crazy, that peer pressure's a bitch. And
All right.
thank you.
Yeah, I got you.
So it's going to happen. They're going to finish it. And he said, well, what if they don't? And so he said, if you guys finish all 5, I'll come back and you can pie me in the face. If you don't, then you guys get the pies.
All right, that's fair enough.
I mean, apple, cherry. What are we doing?
I was gonna just go pure whipped cream.
I was gonna say as long as
It's
it's
fun.
cooled, I'll take any fruit. But if it's fresh, I'm gonna have some burns.
right.
It's gonna be terrible.
Peanut butter pie, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, the rest of your face would match your hair.
So that was the gauntlet, right? So just
Whoa!
finish
You do
off
not
on-
get to help him.
Does that count?
What the?
All right, she can taste one of your guys's.
I mean,
No,
are you guys in?
I'm a
You
man.
down-
I'm
you
Yeah,
down for
no,
it?
I'm down for that.
Yes.
But here's the deal:
Wait.
if you drink 3 and you don't finish the last 2, that's 2 pies to your face.
Oh, so it's a pie for every drink. Okay, so if we finish all of them, do we get 5 pies apiece?
No,
to
No.
him?
no. You get
just
one
one.
pie Mark's
one.
face. He will come back another show. We'll put it up on TikTok and Instagram. We'll Facebook Live it and all the fun stuff.
One more question. If we both manage to survive this,
Yes.
can we each give him a pie?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That was the last one. All right, that seems fair.
Steve, you in?
Oh yeah, I'm in. It's just
Took him a second.
no. Well, the thing is I can drink whiskey, I can drink liquor and stuff like that. I don't in public
For obvious reasons.
for
So
good,
good.
reason.
Little nose.
Yeah,
But-
it's nice that the nose holds the little ice ball in place. Not to worry about it just ramming down my throat. I'm sorry.
That was clean and on the tape.
It was, you know,
It was implied. It was
unfortunately.
God, it was clean and on the tape.
Didn't mean to.
You can cut that or I can cut that. Or we'll both cut it.
6:31 is the time.
All right.
Mark.
30 minutes and change in. 31 minutes and change in. Brandon has something that's stuck to the tape. That's your second one. The first one is your audible yak.
Yeah, there it is. Well, all right. So,
Any more information on this one, Mark? Or was that-
No, it's just really easy to drink. It's
was
a
stupid
good
easy to drink.
It sneaks up on you for sure.
Probably.
But it's not a real strong one. It's a good one that I like. The reason I did it first is it's an easy one to drink, and so if
For
you're
sure.
not used to drinking whiskey,
Yeah,
it's a good one to get into.
took me 2 drinks.
Yeah,
I'm good.
It's an ounce and an ounce and a quarter. It's not going to be much. You guys will be fine. Yeah. I think. I hope.
Have you met these two?
Actually, I don't hope. I don't want to see some fun stuff tonight. So.
Right. Or
You
the,
ain't getting none from this side of the table.
yeah, no.
I'm too thick.
Just because I get drunk don't mean I'm gonna stop.
same.
I'll take things and everyone hear Steve say for 1,000, please.
Well, anywho,
All
back
right,
to
let's
the
go
movies.
back to the movies. Man.
So, the first one I start out with, we just started down the list, which, by the way, JT, the Golden Child, he was doing Gleaming the Cube, but for some reason switched it. Whatever.
Because it's really hard to find.
Oh, okay.
Good luck finding it.
Okay.
Really disappointing, by the way. I
You know-
listened to that last week and I'm like, damn it, that would have been amazing.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I did have some responses
And just
for that.
for the record, I missed with your. I should have been paying attention because I could have played this.
See, there you have it. You're doing it all wrong. You gotta open your throat, relax your jaw. Don't forget to cup the balls.
I missed an opportunity.
Man.
Why did you have that loaded? That was perfect.
I had it keyed up.
Right there, too.
I suck at this game.
Wow. Hey, play the. You know.
I know you're too stupid to get this, but you're really f***ing this up right now.
There it is. All right.
Play it one
So,
more time for
I
those
know
who
you're
didn't
too
hear it.
stupid to get this, but you're really f***ing this up right now.
And I know it messes with Brandon because he.
just trying to talk. Yeah, I see your hand, you jerk. So, JT, the Golden Child. Steve had Willow. Easy brought Brewster's Millions. And Shane actually gave us Joe versus the Volcano, which worked out perfectly.
Nice.
So, I started just at the top of the list, worked my way down. The Golden Child, for me, was different. I mean, I've seen plenty of Eddie Murphy movies, not particularly in his younger years,
Right.
So to speak. But also, I've seen almost every scene of this movie with no context. So it was very...
It was good to see it put in.
It was very
into
deja
play.
vu-esque. I was like, what the... I've seen... It makes sense.
I was
It took me a
looking for
minute.
a gift to send you when you were talking about that.
Yeah.
I just typed in the Golden Child and like the whole damn list was,
Yeah.
all of them were there. That's amazing.
That's how it works sometimes, man. Sometimes you get lucky.
So, it follows Eddie Murphy, who is basically a unregistered detective, so to speak.
Yeah.
He searches out missing children, finds
a
them,
PI.
and brings them to justice. And it starts out with a child, a Tibetan child, who is more or less worshipped, and his weird powers of being able to bring things back to life
Right.
or move things in his favor just by touching
Somewhat
them.
like how the Dalai Lama is found or whatever as a child and then brought up.
More
But
or
this
less.
is a fictional religion.
Right,
Because
right.
he's got powers.
Yeah, and it's supposed to be that every 3,000 generations, I think it was,
Yeah.
there is a golden child born. And they have different reasons why they were born. One was for justice. Spoiler alert, he died. This one is for compassion. And so you're following the journey of what's going on with him.
Gotcha.
And, I mean, there's a band of what seems like evil people. They're trying to murder said child.
That would be evil.
Yeah, you know.
Just skosh.
It depends on your viewpoint, I guess. Mine was evil, so...
I was going to say, which side are you on? Good God. Was
He
he
sides
still
with
drunk when he
Anakin.
watched it?
the dark side.
He's
so-
a fan of Anakin
Yeah.
Skywalker.
Order 66. Jeez.
I mean, until he gets melted, yeah.
Swear.
even through Order 66?
Okay, not that part.
Okay. I was
I-
going to say,
I
he
get
killed
that.
younglings.
A lot.
Yeah, but that really
was the
wasn't
best
Order
part.
66.
Yeah, that was the best.
That really wasn't Order 66, though.
Part of it. They were Jedi in training.
Oh my god,
Nerds,
you freaking nerds!
please. So the golden child, who is not Anakin Skywalker, was
Oh,
actually...
he was the chosen one.
I wasn't going to say it. I was not going to say it.
I mean, actually, yeah. Okay, fine. So it was a decent movie. It was kind of cool seeing Eddie play his more playful younger self
For sure.
in a way that he could get away with it for the time. I mean, as
Right.
he got older, some of his stand-up didn't really hold because he couldn't say things like that. But back then, no one really cared, so it was awesome.
Right.
And so, you know, it follows the story and how he gets to figure out how to defeat the miscreants and save the child. And
It's a good word.
it follows a good storyline for the 80s.
Or the 80s. All right.
So it wasn't bad. If you're looking for some 80s movies, hit it up. The next one I watched was from Steve, Willow. So this one, I was really confused at first because I'd never seen it. I was like, oh, who's going to be Willow? There's a baby. Oh, okay. It's the other little person. Okay. By the way, the entire village is little people.
It's the main character.
Yeah, I got that eventually. I was thinking that the little baby was going to be named Willow, or we were going to get to see any development whatsoever of the little baby, and you don't. You don't. That's not spoiling anything. You just don't. That's not part of the story at all. I was kind of hoping for that. But you do follow him trying to take her somewhere and then realizing he's her protector and then realizing her quote-unquote true purpose. And it's just back and forth. And the co-star, who someone will help me with his name.
Val Kilmer.
Thank you.
He was Fat Man.
He made it.
He was Fat Batman.
He was Fat Batman.
he was
When
Fat
he was
Batman.
Batman, he was fat. Yeah.
He was Fat Man. Okay.
Well, that's Kevin
Alright.
Smith.
This is true. This is true.
There's that. So, I mean, he made the story a bit more bearable, but besides that, there wasn't really much to it.
And that was Val Kilmer in his heyday when he was
Oh, yeah.
sought after for every role, when he was the heartthrob.
Yeah, I mean,
So-
yeah. So, altogether, Willow sucked. So, moving on.
Oh, apparently we know where you fall.
We're just gonna let him get away with that.
I really don't want to. I really want to hit him.
Give it a few more cups, and then I won't be able to feel anything.
No.
So just waylay!
No.
He's got a Hulk punch of Thor.
How-
Just,
Just
To the
smash
side.
bros.
anyway,
How,
Come
Willow's-
after me! I'm a man! I'm 40!
see how it fits a lot.
Willow is so good.
At what age?
Yes.
When we were kids in the
No.
80s.
Yeah, there you
But
go.
I have the same problem now. I have my kids go back and watch old movies and like, that is terrible. I'm like, you are not my child. What is wrong with you?
Willow, I can kind of let him get away with that. Now, if we were talking about Princess Bride and he come in here
Oh
and
my
said
God.
that sucked, I would hurt him.
I love Princess Bride. That one held
Yeah,
up magnificently.
Way to save yourself on that one.
Really? No, that was the thing. Like, he was trying to recommend it to me, and I was like, yeah, that would have won. But I've already seen it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I
That's
haven't-
why I knew it would have won.
I don't think I've seen Willow since I hit puberty, so I couldn't tell you if it would hold up or not.
It's on
Don't.
Disney Plus.
It's
Go
not
watch it.
bad.
Don't watch it.
It's not bad.
Stop talking. No one wants your opinion.
It's not going to hold up to what you originally saw it as. It will degrade.
But the whole bit is his opinion. Right?
Yeah.
I mean,
No one really wants
suck
it.
it.
He may have it. I'm just gonna put the quarters in my fist.
Whoa, give him back. Give him back. That's not why I gave him to you.
Oh, I could have sworn
was-
that's why you're giving him to
No,
me.
I thought he was past cussing every third or fifth word.
What
I
the
thought that's why you gave me the
No,
quarter so I can hit him.
No.
No, it's not as
Damn it!
Oh.
It's not as reinforcement. It was
For those who don't know, whiskey makes Eric angry quickly.
No.
God.
No,
No, I think that's Brandon.
Brandon makes Eric angry.
Really? You were wanting to pack with a roll of quarters and then you're pissed that you can't. Who's angry? The bear.
not it. So
Not the gingerbread
Definitely.
kid.
Woohoo! So next up was Easy's Brewster's Millions. This one had Richard Pryor. This is the first time that I've seen him in any sort of leading role, so that was cool for me to see.
Nice. He's young. Give
I mean,
him.
No, I thought we gave him. I thought we gave him a Richard Pryor movie already.
No.
I don't think so. No, he may have been in one, but he wasn't a leading
He wasn't the
role.
lead. Yeah. I didn't think we had either.
I don't know.
I thought we had.
Anyways, I've seen his stand up. Love his stand up and everything. He's hilarious.
Yeah.
But seeing him in a movie was actually, kind of that different role that I haven't seen before. So it was cool.
Your dad loved Richard
Yes,
Pryor.
he did.
That
That's
was
why I've seen him stand up so much.
Right. That was one thing I can remember my dad and your dad talking about a lot was
Yeah.
Richard Pryor stand up and just how funny he was.
Oh
and,
God, yeah, Dad loved him.
yeah.
So it was nice seeing him in that role. It was nice seeing the story that was. Which, for those of you who haven't watched the movie, he's a relief pitcher in the minor leagues, and he gets called into a what do I want to say, like a place where lawyers are. I can't use
Law
words.
firm.
Law firm?
Okay.
Maybe law firm.
That's where lawyers are.
I guess. Whatever.
Okay.
It's a place where people are.
Yes.
Anywho,
An office building?
yeah. So
Even your girl's throwing up the hands like,
yeah,
what the
I don't.
hell?
I can't think of the right word.
So
It'll
they-
hit me randomly in the middle of someone's top 5. So I'll yell it.
Skyscraper?
It'll just be like Samsonite. I was way off. Anyway,
that'll be after whiskey number 3.
probably.
So
Top of the hour.
he gets there to the, we'll say, law firm, and he is told that he has an inheritance. Watch this video. It's his great uncle or something like that, and he
Right.
tells him, "Hey, I'm a millionaire, and I'm gonna give you $300 million if you do this first." And this clause,
The caveat.
yes, is that he has 30 days to spend $30 million while acquiring 0 assets and 0 self-worth as far as money-wise.
Right.
And he has to leave that day and come back in 30 days by midnight with just the clothes on his back and not a penny to his name.
To selflessly spend $30 million.
Yes, he has to selflessly spend. And not only that, he can't just donate it to charity. He said you can donate 5%, you can gamble away at 5%. But the main thing is that anyone who is paid has to be for goods and services.
Right.
It can't just be a giveaway. Do not just give your friends money. You have to pay them for a job.
The very strict.
And the other thing was he
List of
can't
rules.
just destroy something that is worth money. So, and it's a little bit of a spoiler, but it is kind of towing the line of that. He does
Right.
buy a stamp for, I believe it's $850,000.
Which keep in mind the year when this was done.
Mid 80s, so
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
it's
It
a
is.
whole lot of money
It
back
is.
then.
You're talking about a couple of million at that point with inflation.
Right, and
today,
it was the only stamp of its type because the airplane was printed upside down instead of right side up. For some reason, that made it worth hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Right.
But instead, he mailed it, and it became useless. So that was kind of a funny little way to get around everything. Because they're like, well, now he has an asset; it's gonna grow in value, and he mailed it. That son of a! And that was how the scene went. It was great. And so, I mean, seeing him just imbue his humor into that role and just take it at every turn, it was different to see for me. But it was a lot of anxiety throughout the whole movie. Just Richard Pryor being Richard Pryor, and also not being able to tell any of his closest friends why he's spending this money so frivolously. It's just... It was a great way to see it play out, and like I said, not seeing him in a movie, it was kind of cool.
Thankfully, one they have not tried to remake.
Yeah, it wouldn't.
I don't
be
think
the same.
they could.
They would try.
You can adjust the amounts.
No, well, but who would you get to play
Kevin
Brewster?
Hart.
Are you trying to tell me that Kevin Hart wouldn't do that? Kevin Hart will do anything.
Yeah, he would.
Jay Farrow.
Yeah.
There are plenty of people that they could pull. Tracy Morgan.
Oh God,
I'd hate it.
Yeah,
Donald Glover. There's plenty of people.
Yeah, no, there's plenty.
Tracy Morgan doing it would irritate the crap out of me.
Yeah, him.
I'm gonna make everybody rich.
Yeah,
him being around.
Let Tim Meadows come in and do it. Over
him being around
Tracy
irritates
Morgan.
the crap out of me. So
that one actually looks familiar.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Fancy bottle.
So for those of you who aren't watching the live, this is round 2.
No, this is Mark's butt.
If they're watching the live, they're seeing Mark's moneymaker.
Hey, you caused him to spill, you jerks! I gotta lick the table now.
Yes, you do. That's yours.
He was shaking his moneymaker. That is great on the playback, by the way. I did not clean the table before.
That's what the burn is. Disinfect it.
I'm just saying. Could be.
Ooh, oops.
That'd be spicy.
Pepper, get some.
Pepper, come over here. You can lick it off the table.
Lick it off the table.
That is kind of how I said that. Lick it off the table. So,
It's Jamaican, kind of. Kind of.
Jamaican, Hispanic.
Jamexican.
Yeah.
Somewhere in between the
making
two.
me crazy.
So, that was pretty much summing up Brewster's Millions. Honestly, decent movie. With that, we will have Mark bring in round 2.
Round 2. So this is a bottle that's really difficult to find right now. It's called Blanton's. It is the original single barrel bourbon.
The original.
It was
it's kind of fun.
Basically, it came out in 1984. We skipped one because Justin wants to say the other name last, so we'll get to that one later. But this one's 93 proof. This is a very, very good bourbon. It's very hard to find, and so it is much more expensive than it should be. There are bottles out there that are just as good for much less. But I did find this the other night at $9.59 in a liquor store. So I'm like, it's fake. I gotta buy it. So here we go.
All right.
But yeah, so it's this is what they call a high rye. So it is started with corn, and then the most of what's left over after the corn is rye. So it does have a different taste to it.
His face is.
He got lost.
It's euphoria.
I wish
he got lost.
The live feed was on Justin's side so that everyone could see the 7 seconds I just zoned out and came into pure bliss.
Dude, he fell into Alice's hole.
Oh,
so this is also.
She was kind to me.
This is not.
You gotta open
really
your throat,
rough.
Relax your jaw.
No.
Don't forget to cook the balls.
Really good.
What the hell did you play that for?
Because I fell into Alice's hole.
He got it. That's all that matters.
All right.
He got it. I'm sorry, Mark. I'm sorry.
It was so the. I don't know if you can see the tops over there's a racehorse racing.
Oh, that's what that is.
We'll get it on the.
They have
on the socials.
12 different ones.
Yes, and so if you line them up correctly, it looks like a horse running a race.
Nice.
Kind of cool.
Oh,
that's
so cool.
Oh, that is good.
Right?
So,
That is.
And there are people, and funny that you mentioned that because I fall into bourbon TikTok occasionally, and that's actually been one of the things I've talked about is the 12 different tops to the Blanton bottles. That if you can get all 12 of them, and people will go out there and will hunt for them and line them up, and that's exactly what it is. It looks like this horse is galloping. It is slick.
So, definitely a little more manly than the Angel's Envy.
Oh yeah, this has got a lot more body to it than the Angels did.
This is more. Well, you guys are gonna laugh because he said manly, but this is more my kind of
Stop.
drink. I love bourbon. I'm
Give this
serious.
man a Shirley Temple.
This has got more of a burn than the first one, but it's also got more flavor than the first one.
And I don't mind the burn because of the
Because
flavor.
of the flavor, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Oh yeah, it's so good.
That's great.
Aaliyah approves as well.
She's not much of a whiskey person.
No mascot, you may not have any.
All I know is you better be really excited about the last one when you get to finally see
Oh, I
it.
am.
Okay.
I am. He let me pick one, and I'm like, I'm picking this one solely for the
The
name.
12-year-old boy
Just,
in you is
just because the juvenile inside wants to read it and giggle.
Juvenile.
Must be like yanking on my sack or something.
Not far off.
The Beanbag Express.
Yeah, it's not far off.
That would have been the perfect time for the sound, too.
Right.
That was good. That was
There
good.
is more back.
Just destroyed it.
I'm trying to savor mine.
If I can get a number
I did.
6, I'm going for this.
Yeah, the first one I just kind of shot down pretty
Yeah.
quick. This one I'm letting it linger a little more.
Yeah.
I
Milking this one.
3 drank mine.
Yeah, it's good.
I think what the difference is that Eric's trying to get his sphere to last for all 5.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Well, there's more in the freezer, so.
Oh, well then.
Right. There's
More
only
Death
3
Stars.
more in the freezer.
And I refilled.
Oh, Okay.
It's been 3 hours ago now, so it might be more like,
slush balls.
yeah. And I'm good with that with some whiskey slush.
Ooh.
Count me in.
Yeah, no. I'm going to tap out at that
Little
point.
grenadine on it. Make a little cherry whiskey
Hey,
slush.
whiskey slush was my favorite band in college. So
Let's say, do they have those at Sonic?
Spangles, actually.
Yeah, Spangles.
Actually, Spangles
They have
bringing
Red
out.
Bull and vodka.
Yeah, they just brought out the new one. Red Bull and vodka.
Seriously?
They
And-
come out with 2 more.
Yeah,
and a Bloody Mary.
And
Bloody
yeah,
Mary.
that's it. Bloody Mary.
How the hell can you drive through a fast food restaurant and go get a giant Red Bull and vodka?
Because they are supposed to seal it.
Yeah, sure
And you
they
are
do.
not supposed to open it until you get home.
Wink, wink.
I've lost count of how many Facebook, Twitter, Instagram pictures I've seen of people taking it from the drive-thru and popping the straw in right there in the drive-thru.
Before they let off the brake. Like, hey,
Party
watch
thank
this!
Oh, and I don't know if any of you guys have seen it yet, but Sonic is getting into the hard seltzer game.
What?
And they're having Sonic hard seltzers are going to be coming to a liquor store near you soon.
Why?
Cherry limeade hard seltzer.
They're supposed to be the flavors of their slushes. Yeah,
the
Aaliyah
flavors
approves
of
on
their
that one as well.
slushes, but with liquor in them.
I mean, all right. But also, it's a seltzer, so it's going to be like static and then someone whispering the flavor of their slush from a
I don't
different
know.
room.
Yep, yep.
I'm willing to guinea pig them.
glass to the ear, an ear to the glass, and next to the door, and somebody whispering.
Right.
I was like,
Kiwi.
it's like cracking up a LaCroix. Oh, they shipped this next to a container full of strawberries. I got it.
Strawberry by osmosis.
Yeah, basically.
All right, let's go with the last
So
one.
for those of you keeping track, I do have one more left. That one is from Shane, and it is Joe versus the Volcano. Now, this one was a little different. It was the second movie in a row that I got to see Tom Hanks grow his hair out just to cut it within the first 5 minutes.
Right.
So actually, to give you a rundown of Joe's life as a whole, you get that in about the first 10 minutes of the movie.
So it's no spoilers.
Yeah, really. He gets out of his vehicle that's gray like everyone else's, and he walks up to the power plant that's crappy and run down and has holes and puddles everywhere, and he steps out straight into mud. He walks up there, steps in a giant pothole up to about his knee,
Oh,
and then
it's a career ender.
yeah, and then he keeps walking. He rips up the sole of the shoe that he also just dipped. So it's just like flapping around. And then he gets in. The lights are making him feel woozy because they're just iridescent, like
Right.
flashing at him.
Right.
The boss is yelling. He tries to put his hat on the coat rack or hat rack, however you're going to use it. And the first one breaks. Of course, there's 4 of them. First one breaks, drops down, tries to put on the other one. It goes and flips around and just drops his hat again. And then he just kind of like places it on one and holds his hand steady like it's going to drop. And then it
Right.
finally stays. And then he goes to put his coat up and the coat falls on the ground. And then it just goes from there.
Continues.
It continues
Yeah.
just worse upon worse upon worse upon worse. And he ends up going to the doctor, and the doctor says, "You have a brain cloud. We would have never caught it any other way, but you kept insisting we run tests because you said there is something wrong with you." And he's like, well, I knew there was something. He's like, yes, brain cloud. So you've got about 6 months to live. You're not going to experience any downfall in your life except for the last 2 months. So you've got roughly 4.5 months of nothing.
Normalness.
And then all of a sudden, you're just going to become physically incapable, and you're going to lose your mind and die. And he's like, well, that's... I knew it was something, but what do I do, Doc? And he's like, well, I would suggest a vacation, maybe. Take whatever savings you have and spend it in a way that you might enjoy. And he's like, I used all my money on doctors. And it's just more crap on top of crap on top of crap. And then he finally starts living his life in a way that everyone would hope to live their life. He stops being a hypochondriac.
He Tim McGraw'd it.
Yeah.
He lived like he was dying.
He lived like he was dying.
There you go.
Which, in turn, he ended up making a deal with a guy to die.
Weird.
So the versus the volcano part of the story, he returns to his apartment, which, ironically, you can see through all the walls because there's lots of sheetrock missing. His life is honestly just crap.
He should watch Money Pit next.
That's the problem. Is I get parts of these two confused in my head because it's been 30 years since I've seen either of them. So I'm listening. I'm like, that's Money Pit. No, that's not Money Pit. That's Joe. No, that's Money Pit. That's okay.
See, the thing that I do have to say about this was him going off on his boss. I wish he had more to it, but what he said did hold.
Right.
It did have a punch to it, especially when he backed him up against the wall and stayed there.
Mascot fighting.
But anyway, he gets back to his apartment, and there is an odd man that comes knocking at his door with a goose cane, and he... You want some whiskey?
No.
And so he's talking to him and everything, and he's drinking and smoking and telling him, well, you know, I own a superconductor business, and this one island out in the woohoo, whatever. It basically...
The woohoo, whatever.
Yeah, it basically... It's like Walla Woo? Wallia Woo? I don't know.
Ting tang, walla walla bing bing.
Sure, that's close enough. Ting tang, walla walla bing bang. So... That's a different one. So he gets told that, you know, they have to have a willing sacrifice by their own free will every so many years to keep the volcano satisfied. Otherwise, it will erupt and it will kill all the people. And all these people love orange soda. Surprise. That's how he introduces it. And so he's like, well, all right. What does this have to do with me? And he's like, well, I want you to jump into the volcano. And until then, you get all these credit cards. You get to buy all your stuff. You can do whatever. And then live your life of luxury. And then jump in the volcano.
Right.
And so he does that. And also...
He lives the life or he jumps in the volcano?
Yes.
Okay.
So, not giving away any more of the story, but there is kind of a funny part closer to the end where he actually arrives on the island and they're actually wearing soda cans as like decorative like dressings and stuff like that.
It's been far too long since I've seen it. I literally forgot that, and that's an integral part of it.
It is! Like they all have an orange soda that's a tall boy in their hand. And they're wearing it around their neck. They're wearing it as a loincloth. It's part of, like, the headdress decoration for the chieftain.
Right.
It's ridiculous.
I don't think I've seen this since it came out on video.
I saw it in the theater.
So did I, but the next time I saw it was on VHS. Or maybe it was beta. I don't remember exactly when it came out and which one I had. Cause
I don't think there was a second time for me because I don't remember liking the movie.
Well,
if I watch it now, I could be wrong. That's my recollection. I don't.
It's been a hot minute since I've watched it.
I get it, but I know it was on tape. I just don't remember if it was VHS or beta. Dad had both because he wasn't sure which one was going to be the big thing.
Yeah.
That's the way my dad was.
Laserdisc.
Yeah.
Yep.
He never bought a Laserdisc. He bought Laserdiscs just in case.
But never played.
Explain that thought process because I can't.
Do you guys all have 300-400 DVD and Blu-rays at home too? They're completely worthless now as well.
I used to.
In the closet over there after every show. I'm like, oh, I've got that movie. Wait, no, I don't. I don't know where it is.
Yeah, he loses them constantly.
Yeah, if you need movies and you can't find one, like I did not have Leaving the Cube. I went down and looked, but I did not have it, unfortunately. I really would have liked it. But yeah, I got a backup library for you too. So.
Boom.
Perfect.
Sweet.
Love that.
He's our statistician and our backup library. It's
I think you're.
The neighbor's dog's outside too.
Oh, I figured your dog was just murdering geese.
I wish. God, damn cobra chickens that sit outside and just poop everywhere and hiss at my dog. And she looks at me like, "Can I please just let me off the leash one time? I will. You'll thank me."
Waylay those things.
But my problem, and I think I talked to Steve about this, is I'm afraid that if I let her go, they'll fly into the little pond that's right out here.
And she'll follow.
She'll follow, and at the time it was 17 below zero, and I would have to go get her. I don't have a wetsuit. Guess what? Arrivederci. Because I can't go get you.
Yep.
Hope you
So
can
I was
swim.
kind of disappointed with 80s movies that nobody did Big Trouble in Little China. That would have been a winner, I think.
I thought about it, but I went with the Golden Child instead.
I also thought about it, but
You should have.
Willow was more
No.
of an epic type movie.
No.
In the 80s.
In the 80s.
I mean,
His eyes
all
looking
relevant.
at me right now, burning saucers into my face.
We all know you're an idiot. It's okay.
Yes, we all do.
This is true. Thank you, Aaliyah.
All right. So, give us the rundown.
Yes. So the rundown, in case you haven't guessed it, Steve sucked. Got last.
That's like 2 weeks in a row you lost, ain't it?
Is it?
Yeah, the one I don't remember. What was it last week? I don't remember.
Let me look. Last year. Wow.
Feels like it.
Last week. It does feel like it to me. Too easy. The Hurt Locker.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he was wrong both times.
Yeah, he was wrong last week, too.
Again, not a bad movie, but I just wasn't entertained myself. And it's my opinion,
Fair
so
enough.
suck it.
Right, no, it's your movie review. This is the millennial movie review because you're going to look at them different than we do.
I think he's taking it out on me this go around because I didn't like Interstellar.
Unintentionally, but kind of. I mean, yeah, that is one of my favorite movies, so
Yeah.
by mistake, yes, I have unintentionally taken it out on you. So again, fourth is Steve, just to hammer it home. Third was Shane with Joe and the Volcano.
Oh, I got a top two.
Decent movie.
Right.
It just didn't really hold anything. It was just full of plot holes, and it was, I don't know.
It was an 80s movie.
It didn't grab anything. It just kind of
Yeah.
happened.
It was an 80s movie.
Right.
Oh my God, did Eric win 2 weeks in a row?
don't know.
Whoa, I'm still in this race as well. And if it's a foot race, I win.
It's funny that he never accounts Justin for winning.
Ever. If it comes down to me and Eric, he's like, oh my God, Eric won again.
No, I thought that's what he was alluding
F
to.
you SOB.
I thought that's what he was just alluding to.
No quarters.
No, he did that all right.
That's called censoring.
So second is JT.
God dang it.
Yes!
Who's to say that Gleaming the Cube would have won?
Oh,
I
no,
don't
dude,
know.
it would have been worse than Willow.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
No. You bite your effing tongue.
That
So-
is a period piece that if you're not from that time period, you're not going to get it.
Remember how you broke your elbow?
Yeah.
Gleaming the Cube.
No.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
That gives me nothing but everything, apparently.
Skateboards.
We'll make him watch Rad sometime.
He should watch Rad, Gleaming the Cube.
Breaking Two.
Y'all are gonna,
Oh, yes.
you guys are just gonna,
The Electric Boogaloo.
That's
You bet your
cheating.
ass.
you guys are just gonna give me a skateboard week, aren't you?
No. One's BMX, one's skateboard, the other one's breakdancing, and then we'll come up with a fourth one from the listeners.
Oh,
It's
extreme
the
sports.
sand volleyball movie. The one I was telling
Oh, yes.
you. With Karch Karai. in
Yes.
it and
I loved that movie.
Side Out.
There it is. Oh, this freaking
All right,
guy.
so it's gonna be a off-key sports week.
Did we just become best friends? Sorry, Steve.
Non-major league sports week. There you go. And so that leaves first to Easy and Brewster's Millions.
Eric
yeah.
wins
Which-
again. And it should.
It should not.
Well, I don't know. Actually, you're probably right. I probably would have picked Golden Child over Brewster.
Thank you. They're both good movies. though.
But
They're both
yes,
good,
they
yeah.
are both good.
I don't know. I like the development more in Brewster's than I got from the
It
Golden
was-
Child.
Brewster's Millions was a
I
good.
want the knife.
That was actually the picture I sent you.
Yeah.
Please.
Please. He got to see. Oh man, I mean, just minus Val Kilmer, he got to see Eddie Murphy in one of his best movies. He got to see Richard Pryor in one of his best movies.
And Tom Hanks
Yeah.
in one of his worst.
Yes.
Yes.
There we go.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to go there.
Oh, that one has some.
Speaking of,
Good segue.
Yeah.
you nailed that. Henry McKenna. This is a single barrel, 10-year, bottled in bond. Henry McKenna was established in 1883. It's been
Bond,
around
not
for-
bondage.
Yeah,
Bond.
that is where I
Yes.
went.
They
This
were
one
not wearing
is
gags when they bottled it.
100 proof, so it's definitely going to tickle on the way down.
Nice.
Bottled in bond. So actually, we're
Watch it
celebrating the 124th anniversary this week of the Bottled in Bond Act.
Heyo.
So what that was basically, it was around Prohibition
smells
era.
so
So what
good.
they wanted to do was they were using this for medicinal purposes, and what they were having were a lot of people that had bad qualities or
Right.
snake oil type stuff in their whiskey. So what they wanted to do was make it so that there were rigorous standards, so they all matched up. So to be what's called bottled in bond, which is kind of a in thing right now, it's kind of like like with beers and the hats and
Yeah.
what are they called?
I don't know. What?
Wasn't here. I missed it. What was it?
I'll keep wanting to say groupie, not groupie, but they wear the beanie caps and they drink the sophisticated
Hipsters.
Thank you.
Okay. I was
it's
like,
kinda
It helps if
the
I'm here.
new-
I get it.
the new whiskey hipster thing. So is this bottled in bond? So you can find some that are like $12, and I would not drink them. This one has been told. I've been told it's fantastic. I just tried it. I think it's great. I had not had it before tonight, but to be bottled in bond, it has to be a single distiller in a single season, aged for a minimum of 4 years in a federally bonded warehouse, and has to be exactly 100 proof.
Oh wow.
So the federally bonded warehouses, they could store the whiskey and not pay
Right.
taxes on it until it was sold. So that was kind of
So they're not
Kinda
double
cool.
tax.
So what I get out of this one goes down smooth, like glass. It's warm on the tongue, but that's it.
no, it's very good.
I mean, it goes down easy.
It is like drinking. I mean, this is going to sound stupid because, yes, the liquid form of ice is water, but it's like drinking a liquid ice. You feel a little bit of burn.
Yeah.
It goes down smooth, but
Yeah.
it just glides.
Yeah.
And it has nothing to do with the fact this is the third one in 45 minutes.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Right.
Super
So-
smooth.
You said this was,
Super smooth.
you said this was
Silly.
Henry McKenna. Is there any correlation between them and Glen McKenna,
Oh.
which makes Scotch?
I would doubt it.
well,
Because
worth a
I
shot.
mean, honestly, I like this about as much as I like the Glen McKenna.
Their dads
pretty
were
damn
brothers.
good.
Yeah, I mean, they used to, pull potatoes from the ground with each other back in
Right.
Ireland in the
Right.
1700s. Maybe I don't know.
Possibly.
It's possible.
Their grandfathers were cousins.
They were grandfathers.
Right. Weird.
So I had not had this, so I was really happy to find this and give it a try. And
Dude,
hadn't gotten
on
to
the
it. I was
air
like,
at
hey, let's do
that.
it.
Dude, I mean, it is really good. I mean, it's just an easy drinker.
He keeps saying that like it's his name or something. It's weird.
Not self-coined.
You're welcome.
No, thank you.
Big easy.
So
That's good
that
stuff.
concludes the movie review and round 3.
It's better than Jack Daniels.
It is.
Yeah, that's not hard to achieve.
For the live view, the look on
I mean, he's not wrong.
Mark's face is perfect.
So
Oh no, going to the distillery in Lynchburg though is
That would be very good.
It's so much fun,
I bet.
especially when they open up the sour mash tank and let you stick your head in it.
One more time.
When they open up the sour mash tank and let you stick your head in it,
Enunciation is key.
There it is.
man, people were turning green, and I'm just in there just whole lungs full of it. It was so good.
Smells like money.
Exactly what it smelled like.
So, with that being said, and since, you were talking anyway, what is your pick?
For Steve.
For Steve,
You're doing top 5 next week, buddy.
French.
Fudge.
I need to look at mine.
God, don't you know how this game works?
Occasionally.
There's a calendar and everything.
I mean, if
Yeah,
you
but
don't,
I haven't looked at the calendar because I don't live here.
Regardless.
I don't know how this game works.
It's okay.
So
You're new here. We'll explain as we go.
So every 4 weeks we give Brandon a break from doing the movie review. And so
he
Steve,
tried.
Right. He cried, and we mopped up tears.
But to be fair, that's a lot. To be fair,
To be fair.
that is a lot of movies to watch every week.
It is.
Yeah, and I had to watch them all yesterday because now I have a regular job with training that requires
Which
homework.
apparently is a 24-hour job.
Yeah.
Procrastination is key, really.
It is.
It helped me solidify my picks.
Why do today what you can put off till tomorrow? Yeah, I get it.
Still gonna be there.
But of the three of us, every time, Steve has seen the least amount of movies. So we give Brandon a break from doing...
Out of the three of you.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
gotcha. I'm like,
Yeah.
The intelligent half of the table.
Yes. So... Right. Mark leaned away. So we...
Thanks, buddy.
He wasn't siding with you.
He was
literally and physically siding with me.
He was just not leaning in with us.
Whatever helps you sleep, B.
Lots of liquor.
Yes. See, he will sleep like a baby tonight and snore
Grandpa's
like a
cops
chainsaw.
are very well tonight.
Your training's going to suffer tomorrow.
Hey, I start the new job
Oh,
tomorrow,
God,
so...
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I
talked
do
about
have to
that.
get up at 6 a.m. to work out and then go to a branch to absorb information. So, yeah.
Pretty good
workout
job like
sh-
mine where you work out while you're working.
I think he said have to. He doesn't have to.
He doesn't
No,
have
he doesn't
to.
have to.
With my family history, yes, I do.
I mean, technically, you could do it tomorrow night.
That was the reason for the wreck was the health. So,
Right.
yes,
Right.
that's
I get
another reason why I try to take care of myself.
All right.
I get it. I'm with you.
Yeah.
So, do you need a minute then to figure out a movie for
Well, he's
show?
going
I've
last
got
anyway.
him.
He's going
Yeah,
last
I'm
anyway.
going last. But I've
So I'm
got
going
movies
first,
for him.
You, me, and don't. If you pick it, I'm gonna kick you in the shins with my car.
Well, he's been asking for it.
I know.
Is that one? The one he's been asking for?
The one that I should have said both times and I haven't yet.
Well, do you want to go first then?
I would love to go first.
Go.
Ready Player One.
All right, that's what I was going to give him.
there it is.
Thank you for that.
That's a good movie.
I wanted to pick it. It's a good.
So, what is the category here?
There's
is
none.
none.
There's none. It's
movies
just
Steve hasn't seen. That's the category.
That is the category. If-
But Easy and I have been going back and forth for the last two times because neither one of us suggests that particular movie because we know he's going to love it. And it's, dang it, I should have said that. And then, so the last time we were like, oh, I'm absolutely saying that. Well, not if you win.
I've been putting off watching it because I want to watch
No.
it with my son, and I'm going to have him this weekend. So
Nice.
So,
Perfect timing.
I got one.
yeah, that's 26.
Based on actual events.
So the next one. Okay.
Oh.
It's on Netflix.
Oh.
The Red Sea Diving Resort.
So what?
Oh, that's a
What?
good one.
The Red Sea Diving Resort. It's got Chris Evans in it. It's
Captain
got,
America himself.
So, I've got something to watch tonight, is what you're saying.
yeah.
yeah,
It's
same.
If you
it's a,
haven't watched it, watch it.
it's
Well,
a good movie.
I suffered through Snowpiercer, so I
It's
can't listen to
got
that.
Chris Evans, Ben
Why?
Kingsley. It's fantastic.
Good cast. Great movie.
Iron Man 3, what? No. Oh.
Pretty much. They just moved everybody over.
Chris Evans wasn't in Iron Man 3, but I appreciate you trying.
I thought he had a cameo. I don't remember.
No, he
you
wasn't
hear
even,
that?
I'm just
He
kidding.
wasn't even in the post-credit scenes.
What's the matter? Your mama didn't teach you how to chug?
Sorry.
All right, so that leaves me.
I think that leaves you two.
It does.
I think you
does.
guys made a team up, which
So
I'm great
we did.
with.
Yeah, we teamed up because he's a guest. I want to treat him like
All
a
right,
guest.
Gary and Ace, what do you got?
So with that one,
I was going to go with Mandan,
Okay.
Mark and Brandon.
I'm going to go with Gary and Ace.
we
Or
chose
Brark.
the game.
I got it.
Did you?
I got it.
Which one?
I don't remember.
Sean Penn?
No.
Man, he doesn't even come prepared to this thing.
Well,
You know,
I
I
didn't
may-
know that there was more than one.
I didn't. I did not. So now I'm curious. I believe it's the more recent one. Not the rapper. Dang
It's-
it, Google.
You have to watch a documentary about Triple H.
Yes.
That one is
Time to play the
with
game.
Michael Douglas. Michael Douglas. And it is on Prime Video for free.
The David Fincher one? Yeah, you're
Uh,
going to have to pick another one. I've seen that.
Dagnabbit! All right, Mark.
Big Trouble in Little China.
I've definitely seen that.
I got a list of movies I know he hasn't seen if you guys want to take a look at
How
it.
bad is his list? Just because he won't show us.
I mean,
That bad, huh?
Okay,
well,
all right.
not that one.
Oh, yeah, all right. Well, that was my thing. Is I have a feeling he's seen this one, but it's worth a shot. Primal Fear.
Kirk Douglas.
Richard Gere.
Oh, Richard Gere. Thank you.
Like, I mean, really interchangeable.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Back then.
I see how you confuse him.
I tried to pick plenty.
I can see the VHS cover box.
From
Yeah.
Thanks Blockbuster Video.
yeah.
See, I tried to pick ones that bend your mind.
That's how we know we're old. AF.
Well,
Because we see VHF boxes that are all worn on the corners and they're all faded out.
Like this?
Yeah, wait for it.
Come after me! I'm a man! I'm 40!
I work at Blockbusters! Family at its finest!
There, the priest link.
I don't think I've seen it.
Yes!
No, I knew that. I had to see who was in it.
That's why I was saying this one.
Third place rules. Third place rules.
Fifth place rules.
I don't think
Take
I've seen
fifth out of
that.
4.
Yeah. He's taking 5th out of 3
Yeah.
because there's no 4 this week.
Yeah, there isn't. I must have got the
Why are you
bad
writing
ice
this down?
bear.
Because I would like to rewatch it. I know it's good. I've seen it before, but I want to have the relevance of his actual review.
You can't watch this one.
Why can't I?
Because it's on your list, too.
Okay, that's fine then.
Which one?
What I gave Chuck.
The Red Sea Diving Resort. See,
Okay, fair enough.
The ones that
What was that movie with Robert De Niro and Marky Mark? Where
That narrows
Robert
it
De Niro
down.
was crazy.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. No,
Was it just called
no,
Fear?
that's Fear is the one with Marky Mark. Robert De Niro wasn't in that one.
Robert
De
De
Niro-
Niro was in Cape Fear.
Cape
Fear
Fear, right?
was
It's two.
De Niro.
It's two different movies. Yeah, both of those are fantastic. By the way,
That's what it was.
Well, that was
I know he said Marky Mark, and I said the word fantastic after it. I promise you, they line up.
The only
There's some definite similarities.
Yeah, It's- yeah.
Cape Fear, that was what I was thinking.
Both are good though.
Well, is
De
that,
Niro at his weirdest.
Very.
do we
that
want
was De
to?
Niro and Nick Nolte. Was that?
I think so. I think so.
I would say that would be the 4th pick, but it sounds like Steve's seen it. So,
What, Cape Fear?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. That movie's awesome.
anybody want to put that on their list? Because I haven't seen it.
Fair enough.
Please.
Fair enough. I mean, I've already got your next week and mine. So unless they throw a curveball and give me a
I got it.
damn it, an inadvertent one too.
So you're not going to be able to read this upside down and this fast, but so
Yikes.
that is my list for you still. And I add to it like weekly.
Yeah, I can't really blame you. There's a lot.
Not Cape Fear, Cape Fear. We're not talking about my nightmares here.
There's a lot that you guys have seen from the generation that you grew up in that I just haven't seen. But I could say there's a lot from my generation that at least Steve hasn't seen.
Oh yeah, and there's a lot, and that's so. What's funny is the one I gave him this week literally came out 2 years ago.
I've
And
never even heard of
I'm
it.
still putting it on your list. It was a Netflix exclusive,
That's why. Okay.
but it is so good.
Oh, I got a 2019 movie that I'm planning on throwing your way here pretty soon.
Sweet. We'll see if I've seen it. I mean,
I hope not.
Oh,
'cause
this
it's
smells so good.
Honestly, everything after 2015-ish, I dropped off a lot because I used to see movies with my dad all the time, and he passed away in 2015. So there was a little bit of like bittersweetness that I got from going to the movies.
Okay,
Nah,
the I never actually met your dad, but
you should have.
I remember. I remember that day.
Yeah.
Because we were like literally just had everything set up. We're about to hit the button to go, and Justin gets a call, and he's like, "I gotta go."
Yeah.
It was my dad calling, who never calls, and I'm like, "My dad's calling. I gotta take this." They're like, "Okay, we can delay it a couple of minutes, whatever." I'm like, "Yeah, no, I'm sure it'll be fine." I come back, I'm like, "I gotta go." They're like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, "My uncle just passed away."
Yeah.
They were like, "Oh, well, go." I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm not asking. I'm telling. I'm out. See ya.
So where did you go? Because I was literally just at my house with random people showing up like, hey, what? He dead, I don't know. That was, yeah.
Yeah. I went to. I mean, I
Went to your
drove to mom and
mom's?
dad.
Yeah, okay. I'm sure there were plenty of houses that night that were like, what the
Yeah, no, I walked in. I'm like, "Mom, are you okay? Have you talked to the kids yet?"
Yeah.
And she said, "We've talked to Jess. That's it."
Yeah. No, that was the vocal cone of the entire happening, I guess.
Right.
She told everyone. She called me. She was the one who, told everyone. She was the head of the estate. Like, that's how everything happened, was through her. So
Right.
kudos, hats
that
off.
was a weird day.
Very, very weird day.
Sorry, I went that direction. This one tastes
yeah.
really alcoholic. What is it?
We're just elevating the
Funny you
proofs,
say
by
that.
the way.
So this is by far my favorite rye whiskey that I've ever had.
Oh my god!
It is
Wait till
Whistle
the last
Pig,
one.
10-year rye.
I like this.
They are a relatively new company. They were founded in 2007 in Vermont.
Oh, that is
of
new.
all places.
Oh, that is alcoholic too.
I don't
But
mind
yes,
that.
it's
Dig it.
funny when I was looking online, like I wanted to have like some notes on the nose and
Yeah.
and the palate and the finish. And in this one, everywhere I found it, nose, alcohol, and then whatever else, you know.
See, when and
I agree.
for me, when I
But it's
smell this, I get apple.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Okay, so I'm not on an island here because
No,
I
not
smell
at
it, so I get
all.
apple.
Yeah.
It's like green apple smell too.
Yeah.
At the same time, we've had 4 whiskeys.
This smells completely different
So
than
the
the
power
other
of
3.
suggestion is large.
It's
Yeah,
well,
this-
I mean, this being the 4th. Sorry, but
So-
yes,
from their website, they said the nose has allspice, orange peel,
Bless
oak,
you.
char, and caramel.
I get the
Caramel.
caramel.
However you say it here.
This is a caramel apartment, so
So,
I say caramel.
Caramel?
it's caramel.
fun fact:
One thing
Ben
we
and
find
Jerry's has a top flavor called Whiskey Biz,
Oh snap!
based on Whistle Pig.
Woohoo! Whiskey biz. Whiskey
There
biz.
are, before you ask, there are many stories about what Whistle Pig is or what the hell it means.
Right.
The most prominent one is that some Frenchman was walking around looking for a groundhog, and that's a Whistle Pig, apparently.
Okay. Yeah. No, you say that, and that
I
connection
think they may have
makes sense.
had maybe too many of these,
Possibly.
but that's okay.
I have heard of a groundhog called a whistle pig before. Yeah.
I have.
But this one will definitely put some hair on your chest.
Yeah. No, it's good.
It's good.
This seems to be. I don't know. To me, I get like cinnamon-esque notes.
I get the maple.
Very common. Allspice.
That's the alcohol.
Probably.
It's the burn.
So, out of chat, not to go back to this, but out of chat, you actually had a movie added to the wheel today.
Ooh.
Yeah. I've been asking for a whole lot just because we had a wheel to get through
she
and a
brought
wheel
that
down.
She asked a couple days ago if he'd seen it.
Yeah.
And
So,
when I say she, he knows exactly who I'm talking about.
I do.
tell her hi. Tell her hi.
And I'll tell you, I'll tell you this: it's not her normal
No, it's not.
movie, but it makes sense of who it's coming from.
Okay, but here's my thing.
But here.
Am I gonna? Ooh, Jenga. Am I gonna cringe?
No.
No.
Okay, then I'm fine for it.
No.
Because Jacob's Ladder was like, ugh. It was a good movie, but it's still
This is, I would almost say, 180 from what she normally gives you.
okay. I'm down for that.
The
but
book was better.
I bet it was. But no,
Is that not the case, though?
Stephen King.
I do want to just re-update
exactly.
that.
Even Fight Club, the small little book was better than the big movie, and the movie was fantastic.
No, it wasn't.
Jacob's Ladder
You
was
eat your words.
The movie was better.
You shut your mouth.
Jacob's Ladder was still good, but it was. I mean, there were scares in it for a reason. It gave you purpose in the story. I'm just not a big fan of the horror and scares like that, so that's why I say what I say.
Fair enough.
Sounds like it's time to give him a horror show week.
We already gave him the cell.
I will die.
No,
I don't get the
I-
orange.
you might want to.
only get-
I will forfeit that week and make Aaliyah watch them and review on my spot. I don't care.
If we have a horror movie week, I'm gonna make him watch Faces of Death.
No, that's a
Nobody even
Quotation
knows what that
fingers
is anymore unless you're as old as
documentary.
us.
What?
What is this?
Do you get the apple smell? That face is not good.
She don't like it.
Aaliyah does not like it.
She be dead and stuff.
She's washing it down. She does
Chaser.
not like it.
I'm really looking forward to the last one.
I'm sad
am I.
this is only number 4.
I'm looking forward to the fact
I'm
that
actually
you're
surprised you've made it this far.
You're about to get
I
two
told
pies.
you I am a hard alcohol drinker. I don't drink beer.
Mark's about to get 2 pies to the face
He is.
in a couple of weeks.
Definitely.
Oh, was it just the two of us?
Yeah.
Yes.
The two of us.
We were already out of it from the beginning.
I told Justin, like, dude, I'm not worried. I'm really not worried about any of you because peer pressure, like I said earlier,
Right,
is a bitch.
Right, yeah.
Fair enough.
Context.
Look at this
but-
guy. His
I
own
know, right?
quarters.
Look at him.
I said, all right, well, I'll play along with those two,
Yeah.
but I think they'll finish it.
We can make it.
I said, I don't know them yet. but
I was worried about Steve.
Just
I was a little little worried about the jukebox over here
of us.
because of last week.
you don't insert quarters into this one, just whiskey.
Yeah.
It works out way better too. It's a little bit more expensive, but it's worth it.
You know what really works?
120.
Segway.
Your top 5, let's go!
What are you gonna slip inside of me for your top 5?
Wouldn't you like to know?
See, there you have it. You're doing it all wrong. You gotta open your throat, relax your jaw. Don't forget to cup the balls.
He could not have set that up any better.
All right.
Why did you
T-ball
say
over
it like that?
Because he wanted me to play the...
He said you don't put quarters in this one, you put whiskey, and so that's where
Yeah.
that came from.
This is a record, the latest we've ever started a top 5.
Oh, wow.
My apologies.
No.
No.
Our thanks.
Yeah,
By the
what
way,
he said, but in my
This
voice.
one's going to be a quick one. Because we have another whiskey to
works
drink.
out.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
T-minus 7 minutes.
That better be what... Anyway. So, I'm doing the top 5 this week. I picked guilty pleasure movies.
Oh, okay.
These are not movies that I'm afraid to admit that I like. These are movies that I watch. I'm like, I shouldn't like this, but I kind of do.
Yeah, like Mean
It's
Girls.
one of those, the Backstreet Boys
Document series?
tour movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Spice World.
No,
He's got a thing for Brian Luttrell.
Close. It was the Bieber tour.
The Beaver tour.
Ah, yes, the Biebs.
And then the Britney tour, then the Beyonce
Hey, there ain't
tour.
nothing wrong with the Britney tour.
I'll watch that on mute all day long.
Nope.
Only if she has her head shaved.
I'm just gonna sit there and watch "Hit Me Baby" one more time on repeat. Oh, it's
as
more like
long-
this.
Well, I was saying as long as you lasted.
We have to evolve
don't make it Euro
quickly
lady
here.
involved.
We didn't say a thing, but I feel obligated to put a quarter in.
I just feel dirty now.
Do you want a hug? I'll give you a hug.
Dude, I need a damn shower. I was letting you
With a
guys
fire hose.
I was letting you guys roll. I'm in on everything you said until Easy clapped. Because I knew what he meant by that. So my
Rhymes with clapped.
I know.
Aww. I feel. Is that? Is it?
No,
That's totally.
No, but you
at
might
least
want-
12 and a half cents.
How many quarters you got there?
Two, but
Put
you
'em-
also have 40 right there.
Put them both in for the thought of
Oh, okay. Well,
the fap. There it is.
the
Or
fappening.
the clap.
Dun, dun, dun. So
Can I get a oh
anyway,
I am never being invited back ever again.
no, you're
No,
being
you absolutely are.
There you are. That's part of it now.
We got to get a fifth mic. This became a 5-man show. Okay, so mine are in no particular order. These are just movies that I watch. I'm like, there's no reason I should like this, but I do.
That's fair.
Okay.
Not that they're bad movies, not that they're good movies.
You just feel bad about liking
Let me
them.
get that.
So are these movies that you just, if they're on TV, you're going to watch them?
I will seek them out sometimes.
Okay.
Oh.
But more than likely, if they're on, I'll watch them. So I'm going to start with the oldest and then smatter from there because I don't know when the other ones all came out.
Good word.
Smattering. My first one.
matter.
Silly.
matter
My
to me.
first one for those who came in and saw the movie that was on TV stars Sylvester Stallone.
Tango and Cash.
That's not a guilty pleasure. Everybody should like that movie.
Everyone should.
Add it to your list.
Yeah, add it to both of your lists. I don't know if Steve's seen that one.
Okay.
Okay, just Brandon's in. It's a movie that's loosely based on actual events from World War II. Also stars Michael Caine, Pele, and a bunch of soccer stars that were popular in the early 80s. It's a movie called Goal.
Huh.
You said Sylvester Stallone?
Yes.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
Add it to
It
your
was
list.
one of his. It was one of his earliest movies. It is about a bunch of World War II POWs that are trying to escape the concentration camp that they're in, or POW camp that they're in, and they challenge basically the German national team to. And I've got that one on DVD. I know that for a fact. They challenge them to an exhibition soccer match. What they work out, spoiler alert, because it came out in 1981, is that they are going to, at halftime, escape because it's played in a big, giant stadium. However, there is a twist to that as to why that does not happen. But it is a really, really weirdly good movie.
Sounds like the soccer version of Longest Yard.
It is...
Kinda, yeah.
But it isn't.
All right.
Okay.
When he started describing it, I was thinking of Rambo.
Yeah, I was too. World War II, but shit, no, that was Vietnam.
It's like
We're out of quarters over here, by the way.
No,
I'm
there's
going to
a
have to
whole
bring like
roll
5
right here.
rolls myself.
Oh yeah.
My neighbors thank you for that.
Oh yeah.
And
I apologize for starting that.
nobody thanks you for that. So Goal is the first one.
Okay. Well, add that to your list.
Wow, those were some shiny quotas, too.
They are really shiny.
Brand spanking new.
They
was
be,
really
How many COVID quarters you got in there?
they be new and stuff.
was really hoping you were
Ooh,
going
looking
with,
for the bat.
Over the top.
I love that.
2021
That's a great
Bomber.
freaking movie.
God, I'm,
Same.
2021 Bomber.
I think they're all.
I think these are all the Tuskegee Airmen ones.
Yeah.
A whole roll.
Let me see one.
The best part is when the guy eats the cigar. Let me see, I got the
Bull,
I turn-
whatever his name
I
is.
turn it around so I can switch.
That was a great movie.
Right?
Yeah.
But
the
he is
whole
not.
roll.
He has not gotten better at speaking as he's gotten older.
Well, no.
No, but
it's
he's
just
he's gotten
worse.
more ripped because of steroids and HGH.
There's
and
that.
plastic surgery.
That's also a
Stallone.
thing.
Sly.
Yeah. So I'm going to attempt to go in order of year, but I'm sure I'm wrong on some of these. My next one stars somebody that Brandon and I can play 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon in 2 moves.
Carrot Top.
Close. Close. Wait, were you talking about Brandon?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So Mark doesn't know the story.
Illegitimate father.
Steve's heard it. I don't know if Easy has or not.
I think I have.
Brandon and I's cousin,
Yeah. We've talked about this on the show
I thought so,
a couple months back.
is the lead sound technician for the Bacon Brothers band.
Yes.
So anytime that they go on tour, our cousin goes with them.
That's like a 6 degrees like cheat code.
Yeah, it is.
Right.
It is. It's great.
It's like
What-
typing in IDDQD when playing.
Right?
It's up, down, left, right, BA, select, start.
All right, you're in Konami
The
code.
Konami code?
I was doing Doom, the original one.
Right. No, I get codes. So, this friggin' guy. So, I don't ever use that because it's too easy. Whenever you play 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon.
Use it.
Because when I say that,
It
most
is
people
a
are like,
degree.
no,
It is a
no,
degree.
it doesn't count because
totally
you're not a
counts.
celebrity. I'm like, have you heard my podcast?
It doesn't matter if you're a celebrity or
We're
not.
huge in India.
You were never in a movie. That's why it doesn't work.
Right.
Uh,
It's not.
Yeah.
well,
Jim can play this game. We
Yeah,
cannot.
I was not in About Schmidt. I'm with you.
American man.
You and those headphones, man.
That wire.
You should quit wrapping it around your leg. Silly.
That's why I always tack mine up on the little spigot.
so
don't get
this
tired of
is turning dark really quickly if you were just listening out of context.
Right.
Wrap it around your leg, just put it up on the spigot. So anyways, moving on with your...
You gotta open your throat, relax your jaw. Don't forget to cup the balls.
Yes, that is what I was talking about.
What's the matter? Your mama didn't teach you how to chug?
He got how those two go together.
He got drunker than me again. I'm just pointing that out.
No, actually, I'm at...
No, that was just a really good connection.
It was a really good connection. I'm at probably 56, 57%, really. This is a lot less drunk than I was for the beer.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've not even hit the 30s yet. I'm drunk.
Huh? What?
What? Hey-oh.
I mean,
It's because you're large.
it is.
So, my next movie, it's a... Would you call it a horror movie or just a sci-fi monster?
I don't know.
It'd help if I knew what the hell it was.
That's what, yes, what he said, but in my voice.
Right. Thank you. That's why I said that, so that I could get a reaction. Tremors.
Tremors is so good.
It's a horror comedy.
Is that the one with the worms?
The original one. The
The
original Tremors.
OG Tremors with Kevin
Yes.
Bacon and and Reba McEntire. And,
Okay,
Yep.
just give me a second. Okay, is this the one where they're on like what looks like a space station because it's
No.
so abandoned?
It's
No,
where they're
they're
out
in
in
the
the
desert.
desert. They're out in the desert of Arizona, New Mexico.
I've seen bits of this, but not the full movie.
God, it's so good.
Tremors
Yes.
holds up through the ages.
Yes.
My kids have watched like all 12 of them.
Yeah.
Well,
there's a
There's
retarded
at least
amount
5
of
or 6 of them. And
There's
I
at least
love
5.
them.
I
I'm
think
like, you
there
guys,
is.
that's the worst movie ever. Like, I like it, and you know,
Yeah.
I grew up with it, but like,
That movie sucked, and so did Critters, and so did Ghoulies. So if anybody ever
They're all
gives you any of
rip-off
those,
each other.
they're all terrible.
success.
Screw you and the horse you rode in on. It's Kevin Bacon's famous line from that movie.
I love
Yeah.
when they bust out the Barrett 50 cal and they shoot the one from across the damn desert and blow them up.
blows up, blew him up.
Oh yeah,
Reba McEntire is in this,
yeah.
and she's.
I've never seen her in a movie.
I did not remember that at all.
I've never
She
seen
is.
her in a
Her
movie.
character is married to the dad from Family Ties.
Really?
Alan.
Yeah.
Oh, Michael Gross.
I don't know his name.
The one with Michael J. Fox.
Yes.
Yeah. That's Michael Gross.
Played Alex P. Keating. I get him confused.
Keaton.
Fair enough. This is this the fifth and final?
Yeah, I forgot that you
It's the
sent
one
me
that-
the name of this one.
It's the one that you get to announce.
I need the bottle over here. Can't let you fellas see it.
No,
I saw the first word.
Did you?
I did.
What's the first word?
Chicken.
Yep. And the second word for the fifth whiskey, which is a rye whiskey, it's chicken cock. I wanted this to be last just so I could say chicken cock on the radio.
So I originally had this as number 2 because we were going in order of proof. But Mr. 12-year-old juvenile brain
You bet your ass.
wanted to say chicken cock last, so that's what we did.
This came straight out of WandaVision. Look at all the hexagons on this thing.
Yeah,
right?
I know.
So
Chicken cock.
Chicken
it
cock.
is.
This is this rye was 2020. It just came back out. They have not made a rye in 70 years. They also have one right now.
Hey-o.
It's called Righteous Blonde. That is aged
Rye.
in beer barrels.
Just
Ooh.
beer barrels.
What?
I've had a beer called that.
So this one is 90 proof. It's good. I like it. It's really good.
He's good.
I like the Whistle Pig a little better because it's just got more bite to it. But fun fact:
I like me some chicken cock.
chicken cock.
And that's exactly why I wanted to say it on the air.
That's what she said.
Hey-o.
So
And it's stuck to the tape.
fun fact: this
The intro
chicken
next week's
cock's
gonna be
bourbon was actually the house pour at the Cotton Club in Harlem in the 20s.
No kidding.
Oh, there you go.
When
mind if I
after-
read from the back?
That has
Yeah,
a weird
absolutely.
follow-up.
I dig it.
So
I dig it.
It's really good. I like
Yeah.
it.
All right, Whistle Pig first, this second, but still Whistle Pig first.
I could be on that same train.
So, I mean, just reading straight from the back of the bottle.
Okay.
Kentucky Straight Rye Whiskey.
Yeah.
One of the oldest whiskey brands in the U.S., Chicken Cock was established in 1856 in Paris, Bourbon County, Kentucky. 7 decades later, it was a staple of Prohibition-era speakeasies, including the world-famous Cotton Club.
Like you said.
Known as the famous old brand, Chicken Cock died off after World War II, but has now returned to its rightful place in the pantheon of great American heritage whiskeys.
So just
Pantheon.
what I took from that is that Mark is not full of shit.
No, I mean, and I
First new quarter!
the bottle is fantastic.
It's got a lot going for it in marketing, right? The bottle's fantastic. I mean, it's
The
been around
name.
forever. And then, I mean, how do you not buy it?
Well,
So
and
I
it's-
was really I had 3 that I was looking at buying one week when I was in there, and I mean the name alone is what sold me.
And
Right.
what gets me is this bottle. It feels like literally the biggest flask you could buy because of the curvature of the back. It
think- yeah,
literally
it
just
goes
feels
back
like
to-
a giant flask.
I think it goes back.
It does look like that, yeah.
Everything that they do kind of goes back to that Prohibition era.
Right.
And so, I mean, it's just kind of cool. I mean, like you read on the back there, I think it was 1856. I mean, they've been around
For a minute.
a couple years.
Hot minute.
So,
and it's got a little oaky smell to it.
the hexagons that you're
That's nice.
that you're crediting to WandaVision, I'm guessing that's supposed to be like chicken wire.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I
that's-
would.
yes.
That's what I would put up.
That's a good assumption.
Yeah,
That is what that is.
I don't think so. I think it was in direct response to WandaVision.
They were forthcoming with.
they were.
That's the other thing they do at Chicken Cock. They read the future.
Yeah,
They do, and they are part of all the Marvel, fan sites and. So
But what's funny is that when it's poured, it loses a little bit of its oakiness that you get out of the bottle.
you
Yeah,
can
you
smell
got
it
some
in
ice
the
in there,
bottle.
too.
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah, I get that. So, question for you, Mark, from the chat room, from Dustin, actually.
Only on Tuesdays.
Right. So you can answer tonight if you want to,
Okay.
or wait till Tuesday. It's your choice.
All right.
What is the best whiskey you've ever tasted? It's a tough one,
That's a loaded question.
isn't it? I mean,
It's going to be none of these, and then we're going to.
if you would like to think about it, I have a few more movies.
No.
He's got it.
So, Pappy Van Winkle.
Pappy Van Winkle.
Then why the fuck didn't you bring that?
Because if I have a $12,000 to $7,000 bottle of whiskey, I'm not bringing it here.
Okay, that's fine.
I won't
I
be
don't-
transporting, and I probably won't be sharing.
I
either.
don't believe.
I don't blame you, dude.
Yeah.
Not in any way, shape, or form.
Right,
But,
okay.
But yeah, when you
Oof.
But I don't know. To be 100% perfectly honest with you, I could drink Whistle Pig
Yeah,
every day.
that's
All
where
No,
I'm
it's.
at.
I'm with Brandon. That's one.
I'm
Chicken
gonna
cocks too.
I'm gonna leave here and get me some Whistle Pig.
Right, and the
Not
fir-
tonight, you won't.
No,
Well, if they're still open, well,
No, they
that's
close at
Sunday.
8.
No, they close at 8
And,
on
and,
Sunday.
and
Sunday.
the one I brought's a 10-year. They have a 12, a 15. They have one called Boss Hog that I would love to get, but it's also $700.
Brandon and I are not sharing that bottle.
So,
I made it.
if we all save up for a couple months,
Is Whistle Pig the second one we had?
Whistle Pig would have been the
Third.
Yeah.
To me, that still has the most renowned taste of all
Yeah.
of them. This one, close second, but yes.
I would say Whistle Pig 1, Chicken Cock 2.
And I don't remember the other three.
The
'cause I've
first
been
one that we
drinking.
had 3,
I don't know.
and then in order.
Oh no, that first one's like last on my list. It had no flavor.
I like
at
it
all.
just because
Yeah.
it was.
God, it was so smooth.
There was
It just-
nothing to it.
Because there was
It's-
nothing
just
to
drink
it.
it and
That's
be
why
done.
it was smooth.
It's an
That's-
easy drinker.
That's why it's my last one. There was nothing to it. Like
Yeah.
it was like drinking air.
See, it would be Whistle Pig, Chicken Cock, and then whatever the hard to find is McKenna, and then
Yeah.
Angels Envy.
I think we born some Rye fans tonight.
I told you,
I'm-
rye is
I'm
my
all
jam.
Same.
Rye is my jam.
I don't like
Rye
rye
is-
beers. I hate rye
Oh,
beers.
I love rye beers.
Rye
It's
whiskey.
totally different than whiskey.
To me,
Totally different.
rye whiskey, wheat beer. That's how I am. I enjoy that.
I love wheat beer. I can
Yeah.
only drink 1, maybe 2 at the most because it jacks with my stomach.
Wheat beers give me headaches.
So I did find a bottle last night of. So real quick plug.
No, you're good.
So my daily drinker is Michter's Rye.
Michter's.
It's like a $40 bottle, and it's awesome
Okay.
every time I get it. So if you guys are looking for something like that with a rye, get one of those because that's like my daily drink. I love that
Fair enough.
one. But I did find a bottle of Weller's Reserve.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Which-
Weller's is
I don't know.
I don't know. Everybody says it's great, and they're trying to find it. And I found it, and we had it last night, and it's okay.
It works.
It's decent for a cheap one.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't compare to anything we had today. Even
Right,
even
right.
the air that we had.
It's not far off.
So in the chat room, Dustin and Nikki are going back and forth. Nikki's on a bourbon kick.
Uh-oh.
Give it to me, Nikki.
Barrel Dovetail.
Whoa.
Barrel
You know what?
Dovetail.
If she's supplying bourbon, I will watch whatever movie she wants me to watch.
125.4 proof. And then Dustin's huge on bourbon, quote unquote.
Huge.
Not makers.
Not Makers.
That's the succession of his post. So he has not given us he's not given us anything other than saying I'm on this, not this.
So he just doesn't like Makers.
Right.
Makers is all right.
Makers
for,
decent.
for
Makers-
cheap.
Well,
if you want quantity, not
It's
quality.
not even that cheap though.
No,
Well,
it's
I
not.
mean, it's not Weller's. But
But I do have a bottle of Makers. So my father-in-law got us a bottle of Makers from the distillery that has my name on the label. I'm like, that's kind of cool.
So you want to know something fun about the distillery for makers? If you go there and do the tour, you get to dip your own bottle.
Yeah, and that's what they did.
So Dustin's daily is Bullet.
Bullet's not bad.
I love Bullet Rye.
see,
Okay.
I haven't had the rye. I've had straight Bullet.
I
But
would
I've
say
had-
I haven't had the rye, and I am not a fan of Bullet at all.
It's not bad. It's
I've
not
never,
great. It's
I've
not
never
bad.
had it, so I couldn't. I have
it's
no.
on par
I'll
with
drink
Jack
Bullet over
Jim,
Buffalo
all that.
Trace.
I don't drink. Okay, my opinion means absolutely nothing because I don't drink liquor. Like my go-to drink as far as not beer, but I'm getting drunk is Jameson, and I'll fight anybody on that.
Yeah.
I love Jameson.
You can see the red in my beard when you say Jameson. It just glistens.
I see, and the Polish, Russian, whatever
Can suck it.
that had no.
Sorry.
So you want some potato vodka?
vodka comes out of me.
So
I could drink vodka like it's damn water and never get drunk.
But Irish
Yeah.
whiskey was not made to drink; it was made to shoot. Like I don't know anybody that
Right.
drinks Jameson.
Straight.
I could.
I mean,
I
could
could.
Other than a
shoot
shot.
it.
I buy a
I'm not
bottle of
gonna say-
Bushmills just to make Irish coffee.
I could.
Oh,
sit,
I put it in coffee. I put it in all kinds of stuff.
I could sip
I don't drink
Jameson.
it straight. No.
I could
Chicken
sip
noodle
Jameson,
soup.
but I don't.
I'd try it.
Scallop potatoes. Yeah, it all
Okay,
works.
so
Wait a
from
second.
from the chat room,
Now you got me thinking.
I mean, I love cooking with booze, so let's try it, right?
Yeah.
Maybe we need to do some potato soup.
Man, you
since
should
it's
have
Irish.
the stew
Yeah,
that I
yeah,
had. I put 3/4 a bottle of Cabernet Sauvignon
And
into
it
the stew that I
worked.
made.
slow down.
It worked.
No.
His Cabernet
Cabernet.
Cabernet
Not Cabaret.
Sauvignon.
Cabernet.
I'm partial to Cabaret Sauvignon, though.
Well, then you
It's a
would have
club in
loved it.
Vegas.
It is. I don't.
Three
I don't-
stories.
I don't cook with. So
So in the chat,
Yes. And then I have something.
we
as well.
derailed you. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
no, you're fine.
We do that.
Did we get through the 5 movies?
Part of
No,
the show.
No,
we got
close.
to 2 of the
Two.
5.
2 of the 5.
I can. We have 16 minutes or blitz, however long we want to go.
Yeah.
So, my buddy TJ.
What's
just,
up?
just
What's up, TJ?
What up, T?
Hey.
Just played Myrtle Beach today.
Congrats.
Driving back home.
Plus
Cool.
74?
That's
I'd
me.
be 97, so.
I'll wait until he responds on that. There's,
mean-
there's about a minute and a half delay.
Plus
246. That'd be me.
His daily drinker when it comes to whiskey is Old Forester.
Ooh. They have a Prohibition style
Yeah.
that's really good. It's
His-
strong as shit, though.
His favorite.
Yes.
See how easy that is? See how
Hey,
easy.
I'm pretty proud of myself. I'm not dropping an F-bomb yet, though.
Well,
So-
I did it just to prove I
What,
could.
what,
I mean,
so it came up in
fuck
chat.
you, right?
I got you. So it came up in chat, and a buddy of mine
this
actually
fucker?
drinks this all the time.
Go for another.
What is your opinion on Proper 12?
No one
Never-
else caught it.
You told him to. No, I heard you.
Yeah.
I've never had Proper 12.
Okay.
Never had it. But if you're looking for a fun bottle that you have one drink and you're feeling a little buzz, get that Prohibition style. I think it's like 120, 130 proof. It's
It's good stuff.
Old Forester, yeah.
There
Old
you go.
Forster's another one that's been around for
Eons.
ever.
I'm sure they can hear the mascot panting over there. She's happy.
That was not me heavy
So,
breathing.
right. We are talking
time.
whiskey, though. So, TJ's favorite, that his daily drinker is Old Forester.
Mm-hmm.
His favorite is Peerless.
Peerless has a rye.
See, I told you, rye is my jam.
So good. But again, it's that Peerless rye is not cheap.
Right.
But it's really good.
So, TJ, what did you shoot today at Myrtle Beach? We want to know.
Yeah, inquiring minds.
So if you ever feel like drinking whiskey like us, but you also feel like punishing yourself because, you hate you,
Because why not?
like the rest of us.
Right.
Kentucky Deluxe.
Hey-o.
Rich and rare.
Oh, God, that's even worse.
Yeah, I knew.
That's not even made in Kentucky.
I knew it was gonna shut down anything you'd put up, but yeah, no, rich and rare, bottom of the barrel in the worst of ways.
He shot an 87, by the way.
Whoa.
Well,
On the first 3, or? I mean, if he literally
87
shot
on
an
the front
87
nine?
on Myrtle Beach, then I will never play with that guy.
Sam.
Ever.
No, you want to play with T because he's an amazing guy.
I will drink with him.
Right.
I won't play golf with people that will just completely kick my ass.
What? You'll play with me, and they'll play ahead of us.
All right, that's fine. As long as I don't have to hit before them.
The Clearwater 9-hole course, I shot a soft 125.
Clearwater Browns.
Yes. Yes.
I don't know what I shot.
There's a 10-stroke maximum, so like I will shoot a 90 on a 9-hole course.
Yes, same.
I shot a soft. I mean,
I can shoot a 78 at
This is the winter lies
at
and the
Pine
foot
Bluffs.
wedge.
in
97.
easy belly soft 125.
On 9?
No, 18.
Yeah, we did the full.
That's
18.
really not that impressive.
Yeah.
I was there for that.
I wasn't trying to impress shit. I'm just saying we can play together.
No. I was just saying it would have been more impressive if it was 120 on a 9-hole course.
Okay, so but here's
I mean,
the thing.
it might have been.
I can do it.
Here's the thing. So now that he announced that, we should all go to the Clearwater Browns and just have fun. Because why
we
not?
will.
It's
Well,
a
unless somebody's got
terrible,
clubs that'll fit me, I can't golf.
terrible course.
What you mean? Just
What?
like
No, nobody
longer,
cares about the
or-
course.
Yeah.
Terrible.
We care about.
I mean, your arms
the
I
are
need
video.
+2.
I
I need
like-
+2 clubs.
Plus 2?
Yes.
What does that mean?
That's
He's
there's
tall.
inches?
Yes.
He's tall.
So
We're not
matters.
talking about. Yeah.
It matters, okay?
So keep in mind.
That's what Brandon is +2.
Keep in,
Back to the movies.
keep in mind that 17 minutes ago we had 4 comments in the chat room. We now have 31 comments in the chat room. Anyway,
So Dirty Does It.
Nikki and Dustin finally got with the program.
So you're talking about guilty pleasure movies.
yes.
Yes.
Do you have one?
My guilty pleasure movie is the best B movie ever made.
B movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Out Cold.
Dude, Out Cold is so...
You're talking,
Is that not good?
you're talking about...
God, it's so good.
You're
so
talking
good.
about Brian Bosworth Out Cold, not
No.
not the skiing.
That's
Out
Stone Cold.
Zach Galifianakis Out Cold. Oh my God, it's so
Oh,
good.
you lost me at Zach Galifianakis.
Yeah.
It wasn't even about him.
You
No,
need
I
to,
hate that guy.
you need to watch Brian Bosworth Out Cold.
Stone Cold.
I'm,
Is it Stone
I'm
Cold?
not an
I thought it was
OG
Out
fan.
Cold.
No,
No, that's Stone Cold.
it's Stone Cold.
Fair enough.
Steve Austin!
Easy, are you on my wavelength with Out Cold?
Yes.
Is
Especially
so
when they
good.
ask for the stool sample and the dude cracks in the cup and he brings out the little shot glass with an 8-inch turd hanging out of it. Oh my God, yes, it's so good.
Now,
It's a newer version of Ski School.
Yes, and it's so good.
It is.
So,
It's so good.
little commentary.
Brandon
just poured him 7 ounces of Whistle Pig.
No,
You got...
I poured 2.5 ounces.
Apparently
of Whistle
he
Pig.
liked it.
I did.
Hey, if I can convert somebody to whiskey, I'm a fan.
That's the thing. I'm not converted. These guys tried to convert me to IPA, and I've been a whiskey and bourbon drinker since I've been drinking.
I have,
You've been liking IPAs.
God, I mean, we've got him into IPAs. It's fantastic.
I'm okay with them now. I don't hate them.
that's
I
all
don't
we
deal
ask.
with them.
That's all we ask.
Especially after the dogfish last week.
So I have 10 minutes.
What?
To get through 3 movies.
And
Speed
3
round.
movies.
You can do
Set.
it. Speed round.
So my next one, in order of hopefully quotation fingers, the year they were released.
Yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger,
All right.
Last Action Hero.
Oh,
That movie's terrible.
It's so beyond terrible.
It's terrible, but it's
Add
one of those
it.
that you watch because it's
so
absolute
bad.
garbage.
To
So
the
bad.
list.
It's so good.
Seriously?
That's TJ's
I've never-
liquor area.
It actually has a decent soundtrack,
Does it?
but the movie is shit.
The
The
movie,
soundtrack was good.
the movie is made to be horrible.
Oh, TJ,
was
yeah.
it?
TJ, the Basil Hayden's Rye and that Peerless, yes sir, I'm on board. And Old Forester, I think he's got. I can't tell if it's Prohibition. He's got an Old Forester down there. That's
So the
really
next
good.
time that he comes to town, I hear
Hit
that
us up.
the three of us and my friend Christy are all getting together.
Booze Hound.
What's that be?
Nobody
So
likes you,
we're all
Larry.
gonna. It's gonna be a good night. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, because you're going to include me, right?
Whatever.
All right.
So, Last Action Hero is a boy who's into movies, and he goes to watch the next movie from his favorite action star, and something happens
In the movie theater.
In the movie theater.
In the theater.
And it's terrible.
R.I.P. 2019. And he gets brought into the movie.
That's
Yeah.
what
Literally.
Literally.
that's what they say in Mexico. That's
It's like a
El
reverse-
terrible.
It's like a reverse Poltergeist.
It's ish. Yeah.
El Terrible. Just be silent and drink your whiskey.
As the Spaniards say.
Turn his mic off.
So, you need to check that out. It's made to be cheesy.
And it was
Yes!
No, don't.
was
It worked.
Was it McDonald's?
Yes.
It was I think
yes.
it was McDonald's.
Yeah,
Did a big
McDonald's.
deal with it. Yeah.
I couldn't remember if it was McDonald's or Burger King.
It was McDonald's.
It was
McDonald's.
McDonald's. It was.
For what?
They had the whole
did this whole toy
promotional.
line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
McDonald's back in the day, back when you were itty bitty.
When
Not
you were
born.
no, when he was not born in this movie.
Yeah.
they
he's
used to
not
do
born.
big promotional deals with movies that would come
Yeah.
out.
Oh, yeah, they were great.
Okay,
And
I
you-
remember the original Pokemon movie that came out.
No.
They did
Oh my
crazy
God.
stuff with
No,
that.
no.
They did, though. They did a lot of stuff
You're
with
not
that.
wrong. You're
So-
just young.
Some
I
of
know.
the McDonald's Beanie Babies are worth tens of thousands of dollars.
I've seen that, but I don't know the content.
Dude, I remember the McDonald's crap they had when Return of the Jedi came out.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
I don't-
You definitely were not.
Wait
born
for it.
I know.
Wait for it.
Come after me! I'm a man! I'm 40!
72.
Brandon's 26.
So
So
I know of that stuff, but I have not personally been a part of it, obviously.
okay, so I have 2 more movies. The next one in line is not my all-time guilty pleasure movie. Why are you grabbing his Coke?
Don't ask questions. Do your top 5.
That is his Coke.
If you pour Coke in that, I will punch you.
Do it. Pour the Coke in it. Pour it in. Do it. Come on. Morty.
Oh, we will absolutely let you.
Morty.
I will.
Morty.
Don't put Coke in a $100 bottle of whiskey.
Morty. I'm Pickle Rick.
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
Yeah, no, if it's that much, no.
So my number my number 2.
I'll hit him with the glass.
My number 2.
I'm listening.
My number 2 guilty pleasure movie.
Put the sock back on.
Okay, that's what she said. My number 2 guilty pleasure movie is Drop Dead Gorgeous.
Ooh.
It is a.
If you just said Fred, I'd have been with that.
I'm co-signing that.
Drop Dead Fred was fantastic.
No, it wasn't.
Wait, hold up, Drop Dead Gorgeous. That's the beauty. Oh, God.
It's a folkumentary.
To the list.
It is a faux.
You want to watch terrible movies?
No, I'm just saying the movies that I haven't
Here's
seen.
the deal. It's a faux documentary.
Okay.
It stars Kirsten Dunst.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Oh, hear me out.
Especially when he's stuck in the truck by his overalls and he can't get out.
Denise Richards is on that.
Denise Richards.
Help, Hank.
So Kirsten Dunst's mom in the movie is Ellen Barkin, and there's an explosion. I'm telling you,
Can't even hear himself.
there's an explosion at her trailer. It's a regional beauty pageant, and it's like Podunk, Wisconsin. And
it's best in show with a beauty queen.
yes,
It is.
It's the same people. And so there's an explosion, and the 2 cans of beer she had in her hands melted to her hands.
Oh, God.
And her mom's best friend, who is trying to rehabilitate her or help, the hairdresser best friend, is also trying to bang the sound crew of the folkumentary. And then Kirsten Dunst is upper Wisconsin.
Yeah.
And so she really
God,
it's like
It
so
really is good.
wholesome. It's a funny movie. It has Kirstie Alley, a bunch of people you would recognize.
Wichita.
Yes, Wichita's own Kirstie Alley.
Ta-Town represent.
It is it's so dumb.
It's a dumpster fire wrapped in a train wreck, but it's fun to watch.
Yes.
It's terrible.
It's terrible. Oh,
But
it's horrible.
It's like you find those movies where the acting is just piss poor.
Oh, it's god awful.
But hold on. This movie is supposed to be piss poor.
It's like reading from a script, but you can't see the script on screen.
Yes.
blurry.
Yeah.
I've never seen it. I have no
Oh,
desire.
that makes 2 lists.
But I'm with you.
I have no desire.
So if I use
Drop
it for
Dead
Brandon,
Fred
you
would have
use
been
it
the
for
first
Steve.
Okay. We can do that.
Okay, so I'm just putting this out there.
Yeah.
If we ever give him a crap week, I have a movie to go with crap
Who are you
week.
You're not pointing at me, right?
No,
Okay, cool.
you're not.
We haven't officially got
We don't
5 members
give
yet.
Steve
I
by the
don't
best-
I don't need to watch 4 shitty movies.
By the,
I don't have that much time.
We don't give Steve bad weeks. Just you.
God, yeah. Okay,
well, because
fine.
you have so many weeks.
We gotta mix it up every once in a while.
So
Like
I
tossed salad.
told you that we'll go with 6 minutes ago there was 31 comments in the chat room. There's now 46.
I can't see the number on my side.
Is anybody doing math problems in those comments?
No, thankfully Springer does it for us.
There you go.
And so my last guilty pleasure movie.
Can you make it a good one?
I will.
Okay.
Hopefully.
For him.
I make no promises. Yeah, knock on fake wood. So
This is real.
Brandon taps his dink. So good stop. Good pause. Fake wood. Anyway.
All right.
Wait for
It's like
it.
balsa.
I'll go with it.
Wait
It's
for it.
lightweight.
Wait for it.
See, there you have it. You're doing it all wrong. You gotta open your throat, relax your jaw. Don't forget to cup the balls.
And lastly,
I know you're too stupid to get this, but you're really f***ing this up right now.
anyway, that was to Brandon.
Okay.
Not you. I looked at you because I looked for a reaction and I got 0. So
Sorry,
He had a burn, so I gave it to him. I gave
in my
him
brain, I'm
Knuckles.
still thinking about the fact that I just called his dink balsa wood because it's lightweight.
and it was a solid burn because wood. So I gave
I did
him
not
Knuckles.
catch that the first time.
all right.
Yeah.
Thanks for repeating.
You're good.
that's why I went back because I heard it and there was no reaction. It was a damn good burn.
It was. That's why I gave him Knuckles. I don't
By
care.
the way, balsa wood.
Sack- wood.
Kudos. Whoever brought that up, nice job.
You're welcome.
Well, whoever thought. I mean, yeah. Thank you for
Again.
bringing it up. But whoever made that term,
Balsa wood. Yeah. We should ask KP.
Fantastic.
Let's ask KP. You in? Anyway,
I don't know who KP is.
Carrie Petricek.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. He gets a shout out on the show.
Look like you're about to back
What
him.
up, KP?
Did he just
I was
earn
blowing
$12.50?
whiskey breath into her face.
One more time.
Did he just earn $12.50 royalties?
Possibly. Possibly.
He
37
owes us
cents.
$37.50.
Rich Eisen.
$3.50.
Yeah. So
was
my
about
last,
$3.50.
my last movie stars. I'm coming kind of full circle because Bryan Cranston's birthday's today.
Kevin Bacon.
It's Cranston. Bryan Cranston's birthday's today. Stars Aaron Paul.
Is it what I think it is?
I already know what it is.
Is that Logan Paul's brother?
Is it what I think it is?
I just made a millennial joke and he laughed.
Is it based on a video game?
It's not Jake Paul.
I
either.
apply to a wide variety of audiences.
Is it based on a
appreciate
video
that.
game?
How do you sleep at night? Anyway,
I
don't-
appreciate that.
I don't.
it is
sleep at
video
all.
game based.
I don't either.
Sweet! I know what it is.
It is video.
on.
It is video game based.
It's very loud.
Need for Speed.
And it was so good. It was so well done.
I never saw that one.
I still haven't watched it, even though he when we had a
I drool over this movie. It's so
when
good.
we were roommates, he was watching that movie like all the time.
Add
I've
it
seen parts of it.
to the
and it
list.
absolutely needs to have a sequel.
So,
It also stars Rami Malek.
Yeah.
guilty pleasure movies.
Yeah.
They're on. We watch them.
Yeah.
We like them.
Right.
But we don't tell anybody.
Well, we tell our closest friends.
Okay, but we don't tell anybody.
Right.
Okay. Okay. I'm on board.
Calling my top 5 in 2 weeks guilty pleasure songs.
Pleasure song.
Easy for you to
Should be a
say. I have a
ham.
thick tongue. I have a thick tongue.
Somebody say whistle pig.
Whistle pig.
So everybody else kind of threw out there. Were you going to elaborate on that?
Why
I'm not
not?
trying to step on you or anything.
It's a race movie. And I'm done.
Not that kind of race movie.
Wait a second.
Not that kind of race movie.
Car race.
Thank you.
Thank
I appreciate
you.
you, Mark.
Need for Speed. It's a race movie.
Hey, that could
But-
have been a drug
okay.
induced.
That could have been a drug
race
ad. You've
movie.
seen Belly.
And right now we have
Or
just put
blow.
it on the map
Or blow.
as we're gonna get canceled.
5 of us are talking at one time.
Yes.
However, it is a racing movie.
Actually, it was just 2, but
yeah,
sure.
that's the whiskey talking, actually. Not one
More
of us.
than likely. More than likely.
Yeah.
So there it is. That's all I got.
So I've heard other people throw out their guilty pleasure movies.
Each of you throw out a couple.
Yes.
I'm only going to throw out one. From the creators of South Park, Trey Parker, Matt Stone.
Basketball.
You need to watch Cannibal the Musical. It is hilarious.
I heard that was better than basketball, but you made me watch basketball.
Basketball's it's so bad.
Yeah.
In a good way.
So good.
In a good way.
But see, my thing is, I didn't know. Okay, so he made me
Cannibal's
watch that.
funnier, but it's way more out there. Like,
Wrong.
weird.
Steve made me watch it, but I had no idea that those were the creators of South Park. But I was like, this sounds like South Park. And then he did Cartman's voice, and I was like, this is it. Oh my god!
Did you guys watch Orgasmo?
No.
Loved
So
it.
good.
Oh my
Chota Boy
God,
and Chota Dog.
man.
Thing is, it'd be on his list if you could find it anywhere.
His who?
It's tough.
Me.
It'd be on Brandon's
Brandon.
list.
There you
Brandon would have
go.
watched
I
it
don't
already.
think I've looked for that one for ages.
Words
Dude,
of
it's
fun.
tough.
literally, you
It's-
can't stream it anywhere.
Filthy.
Good.
Well, it
Filthy.
is rated NC-17.
It is so good.
Should
though.
be NC probably 26. It's bad. It's bad. But it's
But
good.
God, it's good.
Brandon, give me a guilty pleasure movie.
Actually, Mean Girls.
Okay. You
Yeah.
have referenced that a couple of times.
have.
Yeah.
That's not a terrible movie, though.
It's not.
No, but we're not saying these are terrible movies.
Right.
We're saying these are movies that
Most of yours were.
you shouldn't like. Your opinion does not matter. Most of these
Great laugh track.
you shouldn't like. We have Brandon for the laugh tracks.
Or we just laugh at Brandon.
Yeah.
There's
That is the laugh track.
I am double the use.
Easy.
So it's more of a guilty pleasure because you're not supposed to tell anybody that you like them. Not that they're terrible movies, but
Care Bears.
Slow down.
all 5 of the Transformers. I love them.
Michael
all 5
Bay.
of them.
I like the first one. It's the only one I've seen.
I did like the first one.
First 2 were great.
The first 2 is where I ended.
I did like the first one.
It's the only one I've seen.
The first 2 I've seen. When they put Marky Mark in, I just.
He didn't come till 3.
Yeah.
I had no problem with him in the movies. The movie was terrible.
Yes.
But-
yes.
I am a Mark Wahlberg fan when it comes to movies.
Same, but
I
he's.
absolutely love the second one where They bust out the railgun.
Yeah.
Naval railgun and shoot the guy in the nuts.
Yeah.
But my thing is, okay,
enough.
I love, just like you, I love Marky Mark. But the thing is...
love is a strong term.
Okay, I enjoy most movies that Mark is in.
Winner.
But he does have a 50-50 chance of great movie. Oh my god, why are you in this movie?
He has a 90% chance of being the same person.
Yes.
The other guys.
That's
Ferrell.
But that
It was-
completely falls
Will
into
Ferrell's
the guilty
wooden
pleasure.
gun.
With The Rock
Yes.
and Samuel L. Jackson.
It was...
I liked him in Ted.
Where they die. Okay.
Ted was so good. Ted 1 and Ted 2.
Spoiler alert.
Ted 2 did work.
Spoiler word. Spoiler word.
Spoiler alert.
You brought the whiskey. How are you drunk?
So it was what, 3 minutes in?
Yeah, maybe.
That was the biggest WTF moment in a movie I've seen in a long time.
Where they just jumped
Where
off.
these two guys are completely invincible through this car crash, and then they just jump off a building
and
go for the bushes.
splat.
Yeah, yeah, they didn't hit the bushes. Spoiler alert.
12 minutes in, roughly.
Yeah,
Maybe
it's not much.
Yeah, I was
At
like,
most.
oh well, I guess they made $3 million for that.
F
But-
that.
7-minute job.
Speaking of that,
Okay, the
other
other
guys.
guys, the other guys was the anchorman of buddy cop movies.
it comes up in our house occasionally.
That's what it was.
The
Good description.
Yeah.
F. Scott Fitzgerald line out of Ted. Why do you want to F? What? Why are you going to F? What did he do to you? No, that's his first name. His first name is fuck. No, it's Francis. No, it's definitely got to be fuck.
Twofer. Whee!
He threw 2 in for those.
He
who
did. That was
For anybody playing the home game, it was 2.
Guilty pleasure movie. If it's on TV, I'm watching it.
Okay.
Patrick Swayze,
Dirty Dancing.
Ghost.
Roundhouse.
Roadhouse.
Roadhouse.
He said Roundhouse.
Definitely not Dirty Dancing.
Point Break.
Roadhouse.
I will watch Point Break. I will watch.
That's
as
not
well.
a guilty pleasure movie. I love
Brady,
that movie.
That's a great.
Have you
flick.
seen the remake?
Terrible.
Yes. However, it's not
It's not the same. You don't have
the same.
Kanu.
That's
Keanu.
Kanu and Swazi.
Canoe.
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 It's
and
Canoe on this
Sloth.
show.
So that was
We're gonna have a canoe week.
it's
I've
Adam.
been asking for one.
It's Adam Warlock to you.
that was completely the perfect. Keanu Reeves was born for that. Bruh.
Johnny
role.
Utah.
Born for it.
Thing is, if we have a canoe week, I have 2 movies that are going on that week. I don't know
Yes!
how, but I have 2 that are going on.
I'm really happy
can't go
about
wrong with
Keanu.
I have like
Reeves.
13 that are going.
Yeah.
I do too, but 2
So
that are
it's-
going to definitely go on the week. That
It's
8.
always
I can name
so
3.
bad.
Okay, so let me put this
That's
out there.
so good.
If you guys can get past April 12th to put Keanu Week out there, then I'm fine with watching any number of movies that you rack up.
Fair enough. We
Nobody
got a-
cares about your
we have a-
taxes.
We have a month and a half.
It's his training.
It's my training.
His
yeah.
whack on, whack off training.
Yeah.
Oh, he's already pretty.
Yeah.
Because
Jeez.
I do have homework on those weeks, and it does eat up my time.
Calm down, Miyagi. Calm down.
Great. He's going to have a
Karate Kid.
17 movie Keanu week.
Karate Kid.
The original or the remake?
Okay, and this brings me to
Or
another.
1, 2, 3, or the next Karate
Are we
Kid?
talking about Marita or are we talking about Chan?
Jackie Chan.
Oh, no. Yes.
Pat Morita.
Yes. Well, both. Right?
Okay.
So,
All right. Where's he going with this?
Here's my
I don't
question.
know. Let
If
him
you
talk and he'll
had-
tell us.
If you had never seen the original,
Right?
Yeah.
would you have liked the remake?
No.
No?
No.
I
have
would if
seen
it
the
wouldn't have been
Well,
Jaden
what-
Smith.
Good God, one at a time. My head exploded.
That's why I stopped.
If it wouldn't have been Jaden Smith, I absolutely would have.
Okay.
I thought Jackie Chan did a good Mr. Miyagi.
He did,
But was that because you already had Mr. Miyagi in your head?
Yes.
yes.
Okay.
Well, because you've seen the original. If you haven't seen the original, it's probably acceptable. But if you've seen the original, it barely passes.
Same question. Footloose.
I haven't seen the
I haven't seen the
I
remake.
see the
They
remake.
made a remake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zac Efron and-
So I do not like Zac Efron. Other
So-
than in Baywatch, he was pretty funny.
He was
And the
hilarious.
Neighbors
in Baywatch.
was good.
And the neighbors were
I
good.
know.
And Bad Grandpa.
God damn it! All right, I like Zac Efron.
I don't.
All right.
I don't mind.
Twofer.
Zac Efron.
I hate how pretty he is.
I just wish I had that six-pack.
Yeah, that's the
Oh,
thing.
you mean
I'm envious
his
of Zac
37
Efron.
pack from Baywatch?
Yeah, when he's in Baywatch, I'm like, Jesus Christ.
I'm
It's
envious.
like I
with
paint
him.
my numbers like I can't count this high.
Holy shit. So, I'm on a roll. Look out. So, Footloose, the remake, is actually pretty good.
Stop.
I'm envious of Zac Efron for his charismatic characters and his body structure.
Right. I'm envious for his humanitarian aspects because
I'm
if
not-
you've seen the documentary where he's trying to find,
Yes,
I need to watch it. I still have yet to watch it.
he's just a good dude.
He is, but I'm not.
And that's why we hate him.
I'm not envious
Right.
of his 5'2" frame.
No, neither am I.
He's 5'2".
Well, 5'2", 5'4".
Oh, I feel so much better about myself
Just
right now.
okay, I'm gonna look it up.
He's
I'm gonna look it up.
he's 5'8", 5'9".
I was talking to somebody the other day, and they're like, I effing hate Leonardo DiCaprio. I'm like,
Why?
like I get it, right? He's a pretty boy, but like, I mean, he's such a good dude.
Right.
Like, he's such a good dude.
Right.
And then I watched the first 45 minutes of Wolf of Wall Street. I swear to God, 18 times.
You put that on Facebook the other day.
And I finally watched the whole movie, and it's so awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
So-
you have to watch the second half is where it gets real good.
So for me,
Yeah, I watched movies late at night, and
it's
I
not
just
on
would
Brandon's
keep
list.
falling asleep.
and we've talked about this on the show.
I love that movie.
I, for whatever reason,
gonna be
in
an
my
hour,
soul,
2.5 hour
I
show.
cannot stand Leonardo DiCaprio, but I enjoy
But
all
why?
his roles. Something internally to me that I cannot articulate into words.
Chicks dig him.
I cannot stand him, but I will watch his movies, no problem.
Because he's a pretty boy. No, I do get it.
He's
but
not-
No, because there's pretty people out there that I have no problem watching their movies.
He was one that I wanted to hate, but after watching Basketball Diaries, after watching What's Eating Gilbert Grape, and I could see what kind of an actor this guy actually is, and I'm like,
I have no qualms with his acting.
I can't hate on that
Shutter
guy.
Island.
I-
The Island.
Shutter Island.
Can't stand him.
You know why you don't like him?
Why?
It's because at the end of Titanic, he didn't tell that
I'll never let
dumb
go.
bro- just scoot the F over.
But he survived and became Gatsby. I mean,
There's so much room on that
He
door.
lived.
Scoot over.
he
I
lived.
have
so
seen,
much.
I have seen the meme where there are 15 different positions the two of them could have laid in.
Oh yeah, they did it on
to where
Mythbusters.
they, to where they
figured it
both
out.
would have survived.
You
but no,
selfish.
Rose is
B-word.
selfish.
Huh?
And Jack,
No, put it down.
Okay.
Jack is
We're running out of
selfless.
quarters.
Everybody all getting worked.
I just
up
want to get
over
painted like on one of them French girls.
a terrible ass movie anyway.
He
bet
said he
you
wants to
work.
he wants to get painted on like one of those self
Yes!
Girls.
Those are his
Yes!
words.
I want to be a bodysuit of a French girl.
Paint their town red and paint his wife.
So for any of those who were listening, to interrupt Justin just for the fun of it, Zac Efron's 5'8".
I said he's 5'8", 5'9".
You were right.
I still feel better about myself.
One more time.
I still feel
Still
better
better.
about myself.
Him. So
A little bit.
whiskey is good.
That's all right. I'm almost a foot taller than him, so I'm good.
It would
there's
suck
the
to be
poundage.
5'8". Like,
You are not 6'8".
I'm 6'3".
Oh yeah,
so
that's so
close.
But if you go around me, I'm like
only half
7
a foot
of him.
off.
that's basically a foot. Yeah. I mean,
If you're going that way, I'm 6'2".
and a half.
I am 6'3", though.
Same.
Right, but you said you're 6'8".
Yeah.
Or like
If you
6'8".
measure around me,
Caveats.
He does have his own gravitational force.
I don't think my wife would agree with me, though. I don't think she'd have a problem with 5'8". With Zac Efron.
Probably not.
most women don't.
No.
Yeah, no. Aaliyah's my height, but if she could have Zac Efron, she would have him.
I was waiting for the confirmation when you turned around.
There was no confirmation.
Come after me! I'm a man! I'm 40!
That's all I got.
And over 5'8".
Heyo. Just barely over 5'8" I am.
I'm
Five.
5'11".
I'm 5'9" So, this week's good, the bad, the ugly. Woo. Mark, what's the good?
Chicken cock.
Brandon, what's the bad?
Willow.
Steve, what's the ugly?
You're a son of a bitch. You know that?
Steve, what's the ugly?
The ugly is the last 15 minutes of this show where it was just a clusterfuck.
We're running out of quarters. Those at home,
Easy.
please donate quarters.
What's a silver lining of this?
Silver lining, we had some amazing whiskey.
We did.
We
And a
did.
fantastic guest.
Thank you, Mark, for coming on.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Anytime.
For bringing that. We'll take you up on that.
Yes,
Yes, we will.
I am a whiskey drinker.
Next time, it's
I am in.
best whiskey finds under $12.
Boom.
Ooh. Rich and Rare should not be on there.
So we
We
should
will
all-
not be drinking.
Fair enough.
It's a sober show.
Normally.
We're all splitting fucking tester bottles.
Whoa, throw in another quarter.
That's
Hey,
like
I
splitting
found
tester
it.
bottles.
You
said
said
effing.
the F
You
word.
also threw an F-bomb in there.
That was
Surprise!
the best when you just
Shit,
showed
I
up.
don't even remember that.
Well, there we go. Two for.
Throw it. There it is.
Hey, rim shot.
Rim job.
Audio taper, it didn't happen.
Well, I'll find out
Thank
tomorrow.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nixon.
We'll let you know on Tuesday about Watergate. So we normally drink beer. We normally talk about the pop tops. So why not talk about the pop tops?
Yeah, we might as
If
well
you drink
throw it
anything
in.
out of an aluminum can, you got a pop top. Rip it off.
Give it to
Collect
us.
it. Give it to us. If you live in the Wichita area, somebody's got to drink with a straw. If you live in the Wichita area, let us know. We'll meet up with you. We'll go have a beer.
Yeah.
Save the Dolphins.
And we'll get to know you as a listener. As you know, if we know you personally, we'll get to know you better. Catch up, whatever. If you live out of the area, we'll send a self-addressed stamped envelope, and we'll get you to send those to us, and we'll feature you on the show. But each one of those, when recycled, equals 1 minute of chemo treatment.
It does, and it matters.
It so matters, and it affects all of us.
We're very
Fuck
rapidly.
Cancer.
Boom! Don't even throw a quarter in for that one.
No,
No,
it gets
take a quarter
It gets
out.
a quarter.
It gets 2 quarters.
Take a quarter out.
So there it is. How many
All
are
right.
left?
You guys were worried
Not
about him
enough.
drinking in 5, and I'm worried about him drinking like 14 because I'm going to leave here with 4 empty bottles.
I could do it.
Aaliyah.
If you're offering, I will absolutely take.
Please have some more chicken cock.
Aaliyah is worried about him drinking 14.
No, that's the thing. It's weird. I don't know how to explain it. Maybe it's the red beard, the Irish in me. I handle whiskey better than I handle beer.
It's because you don't have a soul.
Half a soul. And I'm still
He's
bop
only
to
half
that.
a ginger.
I'm only half.
However, the whiskey has to go somewhere.
Yeah,
It does, but
It is straight to the toilet.
But it affects people differently.
Yum 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 down my
does.
belly.
I like it because I don't get
Scotch,
really
scotch, scotch.
full.
Yes, with beer I get full and I just
What's funny?
Wait
is
till you cross 40.
I don't want to.
Well, it's
cross
gonna
40 or
happen.
wait.
I'm getting
Hopefully,
close.
hopefully I make it that far
I
at
hit 40
least.
next year.
So I got a text from Brandon today.
Mazel
He
tov.
did.
You guys,
Come after me! I'm a man! I'm 40!
I think he just
year.
plays that when he wants us to shut up.
no,
I think it
I
is.
played this one.
I know you're too stupid to get this, but you're really f***ing this up right now.
It's
So-
okay.
I feel like that's been on about 75 times tonight.
Easily.
That one?
Is that normal?
Oh
or is
well,
it,
no, that
Yeah.
that's the low end.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
on the low end
yeah.
of
I
this.
That's
remember
the low
hearing
end
it,
of
but
that.
it seems like a lot tonight.
We don't even have Brandon's on tape on this one.
Or the.
Oh, now he's gonna go grab it.
No, I'm not.
I wish.
So last week's
It's
poll.
cute, but it's not
is.
last
cute.
week's poll.
So we didn't have a poll last week. Actually, we did have a
Yeah,
poll
you
last
did.
week. Sorry about that.
Wait for the theme,
I believe the
though.
correct answer was 15.
Yes. So last week's poll was on a scale of 1 to 10, where your choices were 7 to 15. How drunk was Brandon at the end of the show?
At that point, I didn't remember what happened.
And
Wait for it.
Was that legit?
That was,
That was me,
that's
yeah.
fantastic.
that was his fake yak.
That
Yeah.
was beautiful.
It's
Thank
literally
you.
it's literally titled Brandon Yak.
Thank
so
you.
what
And-
didn't get any votes at all? No votes at all.
And it's not as funny as Steve's laugh is it at the end of it.
Was
laugh
7,
is-
9, 10, 11, and 12.
Yeah.
One person did throw you an 8, so you,
All
you
right.
caught a bone there.
Who was that?
I didn't. But okay.
Call them out.
PJ.
I missed it because
PJ.
I was drunk as.
2 people, JT and Eddie, threw out 14s.
It was.
I threw that out early. There were no votes when I threw out 14.
It was clear.
I was
2
wrong.
people, myself and Steve, we threw out 13s because we didn't think you were that far.
Well,
Pretty sure everybody else said 15.
But everybody else said 15.
they were right. I passed out on JT's couch, and I don't remember Steve's 5th song.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So, yeah, last week's
I
poll,
could have got you drunker.
how drunk was Brandon? On a scale of 1 to 10, he was a 15. He easily could have gone higher than that.
So I'm a little disappointed because he's had 6.5.
Sure.
Give
Okay,
or
so
take.
I had
Actually,
2
that,
servings.
that second whistle pig was probably double.
Yeah, it was a double whistle pig.
And you guys were worried about him having fun.
and he finished. God.
And currently, he still knows his name.
They have no faith in me.
Give me the chicken cock. I want to stick it in my throat.
See, there you have it. You're doing it all wrong. You gotta open your throat, relax your jaw. Don't forget to cup the balls.
Don't forget to cup the balls. God,
you're gonna be able to make that say, "Give me that cock. I want it in my throat."
You know what? I feel dirty, so I'm putting a quarter in.
We legitimately have 2 hours, 40 minutes, and 32 seconds. We can continue this.
Wow.
I don't really want to.
I don't either.
Because there are two rides that need to take two people home.
I need to get more.
I can still ride. It's fine.
You can ride, but
I can still walk to the car.
I could still make it down some stairs.
I could still drive. She wouldn't feel safe, but I could drive.
So next week's poll.
I'm going to actually throw it out there. I don't want to know specifically. Actually, yes, I do. I want to know what your drink of choice is.
So we'll throw out some specific alcohols.
Yeah, I'm actually going to put out just a ranking of alcohols, and then the comment section will be open to give you more leeway.
You can add to it.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. That sounds doable.
You're talking like generic, like
I'm going to put out just a generic poll:
whiskey, vodka,
beer, tequila, gin, whatever the case may be, and then you fill it in with the comments.
Crown Apple and Sprite.
But you went specific. He's
throw
going
him off
generic.
Freaking balcony.
That's your job.
You can say it's
so
generic.
Supposedly,
I
Crown
know.
Apple and lemonade is supposed to be fantastic.
I know it's generic.
So are hot Cheetos and milk.
Yeah.
But
actually,
I'm
hot
not
Cheeto
trying
burritos are fantastic. Hot Cheetos and milk are gross.
There's a Renee's.
Have you tried it?
Over there.
They don't have hot Cheeto burritos.
No, but they have burritos.
Yeah, they do.
And they're fantastic right now. I said fantastic.
They have hot Cheeto burritos at that place that's at like what's it at?
29th and
it's Hillside. It's Hillside and
what? Mark knew I was going.
Pawnee and Hillside.
I hit the brakes hard.
Oh, that's hard south.
Alejandro's?
No,
it's just called Mexican burrito.
Okay, yeah.
Rock.
At that point,
Rock and Harry.
It's got to be banging.
Alejandro.
It is. Back in the day, Renee's at Central and Oliver
Alejandro's
had a
Rock
hot
and
Cheeto
Harry.
burrito, but they closed.
Ask your toilet activated if it's banging
it
or
was
not.
so good. It was asada, French fries, hot Cheetos, nacho cheese. Oh, so good.
There's a reason for that.
I have to pee so bad.
You can
play it again.
Don't tell me. I don't want to know.
Oh my god! On that note, we're gonna wrap this pig up.
Oh, I have to pee so bad.
So if you haven't already, we do have
hot Cheetos and milk.
Longest show ever.
We do have a phone number now, and
Thanks,
I would
Whiskey.
love to see either text messages or voicemails.
Please.
So please reach out to us at 620-605-2227 or 620-605-ACCP. Send me a text message. Leave me a voicemail. You may even make it on the air.
Here's the caveat: you cannot text nor call that number and leave a voicemail if you are sober.
Also,
actually, you absolutely can because some people are just crazy.
No,
leave
no.
Leave us the weirdest voicemail you have left in your
I'm
life.
not doing drunk dial voicemail. They already do that on the Woody Show.
Or do not call.
Mark, thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Thank you guys.
Thank
It's
you.
been an honor.
Truly.
Check us out on YouTube, please.
Mark is owed 2 pies to the face.
Woo!
We will have that on TikTok and Instagram at a later date.
I feel like I get 2 pies myself.
No, you don't.
I feel like somebody else should bring the whiskey that day then.
I will
Okay.
not.
I'm down.
So
We're all drinking Rich and Rare that night.
I will bring the vodka. I'll bring the vodka on that night.
Oh, great! So we're getting Viaca that night.
Woo!
Vodka and Rebel. Sweet.
You're getting vodka flavored vodka.
I still gotta pee.
Dude, nobody's
You
stopping
haven't waterfalled it, and I appreciate that. Thank
Nobody
you.
is stopping you.
I'm sitting the closest to him. I really appreciate it.
Hey, at least he hasn't farted into the mic tonight.
I could still do it, but I
It
pissed
doesn't
don't.
sorry you would piss yourself.
I
so
pissed
don't.
myself so hard.
Don't. Make sure you follow us on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter at Clearly Podcast. Be a part of our Facebook fan group and our Facebook page. And then
Find us on YouTube.
find us on YouTube. And
ACC Podcast.
I'm just making Brandon.
And also, thanks for everybody in the chat room tonight and for the interactions. Nikki and Dustin, we truly appreciate it.
like and subscribe to the YouTube page.
He's
Absolutely.
totally doing like the 35-year-old version of the PPD.
He is,
It's
absolutely.
building. It's like a skyscraper.
No, it's not.
I'm trying to stretch this out for 7.5.
It's it's Section 8 housing.
So
Let's get real here.
The river rapids and the waterfalls and the rushing currents.
Turn the faucet on.
I like to slow pour my dog's water into a bowl. And on that note,
So as they say in Canada, peace out.
Post-game show is brought to you by Christ, I can't find it. The hell with it.